Yo, lovely to see you guys. And by that, I mean, let me put my glasses on, have a sip of tea, and then we're going to draw. You know me, I only ever draw old ladies. Nice and safe. They can't. Grandma can't hurt me. How you guys doing? Oh man, that's hella dirty. Oh, that's delicious. Thank you, society. Hello and much love to Tutor Ramo, Ayatollah, my boy Fen, F-bag, A-hole, T-bag. Sound alerts, you can fuck right off. I don't use you anymore. Where's my microgloss? There she is. Excuse me. So yeah, we're gonna technically do some more art, but it's gonna be loads of just hawking and clearing my throat and spitting in gunk. I'm almost 100% better. But I did catch a cold on the very last day of Japan. I've been shaking it off ever since. Anyway, Fenrir, Ayatollah, Chuto, how you doing? As I said, Mido-sama. Oh my god, it's Mikey! How have you been? Hey, Mido-sama. Lovely to see you. How you doing? Mr. Rowley, thank you so much for resubscribing a Prime. 39 gorgeous months, Mr. Rowley. Hello to you, sir. Hello, hello. Mr. Rowley coming in. Right, hands up in chat if anybody is reading A Court of Thorns and Roses and has read up to at least book 2, A Court of Mist and Fury. I'm expecting to see no hands in chat. However, book 2 gets interesting at the end of book 2. That's all I'll say. Is it worth reading book 1 and the first half of book 2 to get there? I will leave that up to you. There's a big action scene where something happens to somebody and somebody else has to trail them. And then there's like a decision they have to make in a trail. And then they have to come across this area full of bad people. And they kind of sneak in and they kill all the bad people. And then they help this person out. And then they get out of there and then they run for cover. And all of these massive events, which are basically the precursors to the start of a war. All these massive events happen in the space of, I don't know, 3 paragraphs. And then 3 chapters afterwards is devoted specifically to how she has to like tend his wounds and nurse him back to health. And you're just like, wow, I can see very specifically who this book is aimed for. Like, it's so long. Then I had to go out and find the cure for him. Oh my god. It's amazing, it's amazing. Anyway. Long story short, Mido-sama, it's lovely to see you, Mr. Rowley. Thank you for the 39, as I'd said. Now, fellow, welcome on the chat. Kaitsa, says Mikey. Hello, Kaitsa. Is that emote? Sorry, I'm waiting for my throat to relax, so I'm not, like, weirdly talking out of the back of my head instead of warmly from the chest. It always takes a minute, because I don't do any prep. Is that emote, that little, what's that scrap thing, Kaitsa, from that Disney movie? Where there's a little Samoan girl and she befriends an alien. It's called like Cruft or something. Anyway, nice emote. Itami Funko, hey Mikey. Hello, Itami. Itami, thank you very much for resubscribing for 54 months. Let's have some tea to celebrate. Gammy N Ferns, howdy. Hello, Gammy, how you doing? Welcome on in. Happy middle of your week, guys. Happy Wednesday. You've done very, very well to get this far. I'm proud of you all. Fenrir! Yo, F-Bag's come in with the 38 months as well. Thank you very much, Fenrir. Dude, I got your message. I checked Discord. Attila! Nathan, you want to post me something, Nathan? Oh, yeah, we'll see about that. We'll see about that. I'm sorry your poop got rejected. Marek Gildane, hello there. Lovely to see you. Mr. Rowley says, what a day, and it's not over yet. You know, Mikey, in parallels, the German government breaks apart. Wait, my Mr. Rowley, what is going on in Germany with the German government? No politics in chat. What's going on with the German government? So, like, I stream, and Germany tumbles down the gutter. Now, I always suspected, but I never wanted to say. I thought it'd be rude. Nisart, hello, just a note. Despite you, I've decided to change my username from Nisart Hentai to just this. Venice art. Now, that's right on the cusp, because I hate you guys changing your usernames because my memory is so bad. However, if it contains a strong core of your OG username and remains the same color, I'm learning to become more flexible. I just spent 2 weeks in Japan with Ayatollah, and he was rubbing off on me all night long. It's horrible. I had to take a shower. And I'm trying to become a better person. I'm trying to have my alerts on, respond to messages, be better at giving gifts. I'm doing my Nikkei dailies now. Not every day. I do my Nikkei dailies now. And I've actually got... I got anime figurines. Your boy has finally broken. As an anime drawing kind of guy, I've actually done very well by never buying figurines. With the exception of some lovely cast bronze Studio Ghibli bits, or pewter, or whatever. But yeah, he broke my cherry. He broke it hard. Start buying loads of hot ladies. Anyway, we'll keep him in a box for now until I get a girlfriend. Anyway, Ainu Lindale, how are you doing? Are we back? Ainu, a little bit. Todo bem, amigo? What are you up to? How is work? How is studies? We are actually. Oh fuck! Do you know what? We are actually back finally. It's been so on and off, hot and cold, all over summer, in terms of me streaming regularly. And then I had a massive mental health break, and then I just had a massive break off the back of that mental health break when I should have been back. So we're mostly doing art streams for the moment because I need to get loads of artwork done. I'll tell you all about my thinking in my artwork in just a quick second about how I'm lining stuff up as well. But now that we've got the holiday out of the way, I can actually just start to stream. No promises. I can start to stream a bit more regularly. So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to that. Because I've got so much drawing to do. No, we got to get working. I'm not kidding. I'm going to move this camera over here, so I'm leaning a little bit more into the... There we go. Hey. Yeah, hey. See that there? That's a stack of anime books and art books I bought in Japan. That's one stack of 10. I knew how are you, by the way. Winter is coming, Mr. Rowley. It's okay to help confuse Mikey. I changed my name too. Kaitsa! Your name's not changed. Are you trying to confuse me by lying? Are you lying? Kaitsa's name is the same. Iron Sebs, thank you very much for the 16 months. Iron Sebs, how you doing, bro? Cue up the DanDan theme song. Oh yeah, okay. Does anybody remember how it... before I play it on Spotify, does anybody remember off the top of their head? And it's like... Okay, by the way, I can't speak Japanese, so this might sound racist, don't I? Okay, do you know what? That's why we have Spotify. That's why we have the internet now, so I don't have to do this anymore. Dan. What's not get? Okay, is it this one? Is it this one? Is it this one? Is it this one? Is it? Sorry if you're watching the VOD on YouTube, you can't hear a thing. I really like this anime. DanDan is so enjoyable to watch. The pacing, the visuals, the storyboarding, the characters. It's really got it all. I need somebody to make a Mikey Mega Mega theme song as a Japanese rap. Just like this. Meg. Guys, thank you very much for starting a hype train whilst I was away, making some tea. Itami, Fenrir, Rinstant, Brewmaster Holston, Ainu, Extreme Maybe, thank you very, very much. You're back. How are you, friends? Itami, not too bad so far. No beanie. No, not today. I can sometimes get away with not wearing a beanie if I'm not too well lit on the reflective forehead area and I've got like my beard coming through a bit more. Once this trims up, the beanie will come back on. I will put it on later. I'm actually just waiting for my room to cool down. It's getting a bit warm in here. Ayatollah can shut up. Okami Jr. Hello there. How you doing, Okami? Long time. Did you get a haircut, yeah? Handsome? No, I will be. I promise. I'm just being gross off to the side. I will be getting a haircut soonish. We're coming to the end of my long hair days because all I ever do is wear it back like this anyway. It's not the best look. I need something that's swept forward now. We're reaching that age. I've got like 5 or 10 years of having a haircut that sweeps forward and like Trying to cover the roundabout here. And then after that, I've just got to, like, I think I've just got to take on a chin, shave it all off at the top, and then grow like a big beard and do loads of weights. What about you guys? Have we got any receders in chat? Have we got any handsome... Like, when you're washing your face, it just takes longer and longer. Have we got any handsome receders? Only Bobo, thank you very much for subbing a Prime. Welcome on in. 7 gorgeous months. Hi, everybody. Hey, man. How you doing, dude? And Rinstant as well on for 24 months. Rinstant, you just hit the 2-year mark. Now, in a previous life, that would have gotten you a certain achievement, which we had to stop. However, those achievements, I will be looking back into them next year. But it'll be for, like, the 3-year mark. Give my kid some round glasses and a bandana. He'll look like Chong from Cheech and Chong. That's Maui Wowie, man. What is it in Cheech and Chong? It's like my favourite joke. I know it gets used all the time. When the guy's freaking out and the guy's like, whoa, I don't feel so good, man. I'm freaking out. And he's like, hey, man, don't worry, don't eat. Just eat all of this. And he's like, whoa, what is it? And he's like, don't worry, man. It'll make you calm down. Just eat it. And he's like, oh, okay. And he eats it, and he just goes, oh, no, wait, man, my bad, don't eat that one. And he's like, wait, I just ate it. What do you mean? And he's like, oh, well, man, you just ate the most amount of drugs I've ever seen anyone eat in their entire life. And he's like, what's going to go on, man? Wow, man, you ate it? I have a similar story, which I can't tell on stream, about how me and my friends were at one of those field raves that was happening near my village years ago. And then it was really dark when people were cutting up the pizza. You know when you cut up pizza with a credit card? It was really dark when they were cutting up the pizza. And then my friend had a big piece of pizza in the dark, in like amongst the trees by this van. And the pizza delivery guy, the moment my friend ate that big slice of pizza, the pizza delivery guy just goes, wow, that's the most pizza I've ever seen anyone take in one go. And my friend was like, what? Couldn't fucking see what we were doing. Anyway, that was a very long night. Anyway, do love pizza. I don't eat pizza anymore, by the way. I'm really good now. He's an exhibitionist. Me, yeah. I'm head naked. I'm forehead naked. You. By the way, if you gift 10 subs, I'll write you. No, this is a joke. Do not do it. This is a joke. But I will start writing your names on my forehead soon. There's another streamer I follow called Milky Buff, and she's always been like a very gorgeous lady, you know, gorgeous internet woman, who does loads and loads of cosplays. And I am very behind at the time. She's probably been doing it for ages. But I did notice recently that she's lent a lot harder into the look how lovely I am part of her aesthetic. While she still does loads of crafting and cosplay stuff. And I was just like, oh man, we're still in that age of Twitch where you can get your name written on somebody's body parts. What a time to be alive. Mikey, I thought the No Beanie videos were for your OnlyFans. Oh! What am I paying you for if I can get the same stuff here? This is why you guys are so mean to me on the dating apps. Whenever you guys message me on Twitter, you're like, ooh, what's up, slut? And I'm like, hey, I'm a human being. I'm a live streamer, man. I'm almost human. And then you're just like, why should I treat you nice, Mikey? I know you've got an OnlyFans. I'm like, damn. Just to be clear, I'm allowed to talk about that on Twitch because it's a joke because I don't actually have it. As opposed to breaking Twitch rules about talking about something that I would be making content for. Just before anyone gets their knickers in a twist. I don't create alternative content. Not here, at least. Anyway, how you guys doing? It's lovely to see you. Smellstone, what is good? Evening, Mikey. Did you have a nice time in Japan? Who stole my spacebar? It's lovely to see you, man. No, it's terrible. Next question. Layer number 87. That's a lot of layers. Oh, Blitz. You don't even... Blitz, you don't even know, son. I'm Blitz. I'm almost reformed now. I used to go 400 layers deep. Like it was 400 or go home. And now I'm like, I'll do artwork under 100 layers every time. Because I'm so good. But mate, I used to have an illness. Although I'm trying to start naming some, not all of them. Okay, I'm not a psychopath. I don't want to go to prison. I don't belong in the nonce wing. But I'm going to try to name some of my layers because sometimes it does make the files very more accessible for the patrons on Patreon. Anyway, so that was a DanDan. Should we put on some more anime theme songs and you guys can guess them? Anime theme song intros. I have no idea what this is. But imagining the camera sweeping through a big field of flowers and grass. Somebody close up to a lady's face and she opens her eyes and it's starlight. Shooting star. Hand opens on a flower petal. Hand closes on a flower petal. Camera sweeping around two characters. I don't know. Spirit Retro, thank you so much for the 23 months. 2 months in a row, man. Mikey, you delicious bastard. Also, I'm not tied to it. I can quit any time. Oh, yeah, Spirit. Sure thing. Spirit, how you doing, man? Anyway. Fenrir looking good. No, you. Fenrir's... So, guys, as well as hanging out with Ayatollah in Japan, we briefly met Fenrir. Fenrir is one of those secret... So, there's two types of secret sluts. Some secret sluts are the secret sluts where they're also streamers, but they also hang out with us sometimes in our community. And it's like, oh, you're a secret slut. You also actually stream, but you don't, like, advertise yourself. I love those ones. Then there's the other ones. People who don't, like, have their face on social media, but it turns out they're actually really fucking handsome anyway in real life. Fucking dickheads. Hate them. Turns out Fenrir is really handsome. What a piece of shit. What a piece of shit. I met Fenrir at IRL and it's just like, oh, he's just some really nice dude. Oh, dickhead. Oh, man, Fenrir, I was really hoping you were going to be deformed, bro. I would have loved you anyway. Don't worry, I don't judge like that. But damn, I was like, fucking hell. This guy. As handsome as you are, the way you act around people in chat online, Fenrir, is how you also are in the face. Well done. Oh, Phaedrusil. Yo, Phaedrusil, how you doing? I was texting... I was messaging Phaedrusil last night. Olivia, you gorgeous thing. How you doing? 57 months and many more to come. I love you. Love you too, babe. Oh my fucking god. Okay, look, I'm going to give you more Akatar updates eventually, but Jesus, I had to step away for a minute. They were getting really spicy again. You only draw hags? Yeah, absolutely sinful. I only draw them if they're... So I really want to do two different things. A compilation of religious ladies, including non-denominational, non-affiliated 21-year-old blue-haired Catholic girl, unrelated to anything else. We've got Shinto grandma. We could do Protestant Tifa. I don't know. We'll find some others. Helsing characters. But also, I want to do the Granny Squad. I want to do G Squad now. We've got this grandma, obviously Tsunade. There's the grandma from Hunter x Hunter. Does anybody remember her name? She's really massive and hench. I want to say her name's like Kubone or something. She's the one who transforms into the jet in the moped. Does anybody know of any other grandmas? Could I technically include Frieren? Love a good hag. Cutesy Wolfie girl Livy. Cyber Wolfie, how you doing? Oh, hi Mikey, hi chat. 48 months. Hello there, good evening, how you doing? Happy Wednesday. Lovely to see you. A little tea sounds good. Extreme maybe. Absolutely yes. So, as much fun as I had in Japan, eating and enjoying all the stuff, I had like a cup of like, I think it was like Twinings or Earl Grey in a robot cafe. And I was like, oh, that's reminded me how much I fucking need some tea. Because I didn't have like any shakes or needs because we were still drinking shitloads of coffee. But when I finally drove home, after I was really ill on the last day, I'll tell you all about it. But when I finally drove home, and then I just made a fat cup of tea, and I was just like, it was like almost orgasmic. I was like, oh my god, I didn't realize how much I needed it till I sipped it. I was like, oh, do you know what? I'm doing okay about tea, actually. But fuck me dead. Oh. Hey, Bachuga, how you doing, man? Mido-sama. Sinful Saint, hello there. Well, I've never seen Mikey without his hat. This is odd. Yeah, sinful. I've been living under that beanie for 1 billion years. It's kept me warm and safe. Unfortunately, it's just a little bit too warm right now for me to wear it. How you doing? I tapped out, mate. I'm back to books about modern space race. Oh, I don't blame you, Fenrir. I do not blame you. The only reason why I'm still there is because it's an audiobook. I kept falling asleep. Oh my god, there's a bit where there's a bit where she's in they get like an attic room in a crowded inn. And there's no space to move around. So he's kind of spooning her. And there's like I think it's like 15 chapters long, just describes him grinding on her while they're spooning. And she's just talking about like how warm and inflamed and how she can feel his considerable length and the fire was starting to burn molten deep down. And you're just kind of like, oh. Okay. Keeps going, it keeps going. There are actually like really interesting things that happen, but like, we all know what the book's there for, so holy shit. Oh, strumpet, I love that word. Alright, Tola, how are you doing, by the way? How is your day? Has everybody been doing their Nikkei stuff? It's going to be reset time in 4 minutes. Has anybody finished that side mission, the 2D side-scrolling one, in the Mirror Kingdom or whatever? I'm pretty sure today or tomorrow, chapter 2 of the story of Cinderella or something opens up, which means I might be able to complete it and get 5 more pulls or something. That's all I know. That and clicking my dailies. Oh, good granny, mamma mia, he crouton. Kid Ludens, how you doing, man? All right, boy. Kid Ludens, thank you very much for the 39 months. Hello there. How you doing, you handsome sod? Kid Ludens, are you still working on Unreal Engine 5? I've decided what I want my retirement plan to be. It's going to involve waifus and video games. Mikey didn't read my resub message. Oh, Spirit, I just got to it now. Mikey, you delicious bastard. Yeah, I just read it just now. Spirit, you've got to learn to calm down. Everything is a personal attack on me. Every time Mikey misses one of my messages, it is a personal, direct-driven attack aimed at me, which I absolutely must talk about. Spirit, chill out, mate. I'll get there, mate. Spirit, get some beta blockers. Chill out. Lilo and Stitch incoming. Yeah, Ludens, what are you up to? Vitnamori. Hi, Mikey. Hello there, Vitnamori. This is my first time on your stream. Oh, welcome on in. I'm sorry, I'm a bit behind on chat at the moment, so you might have actually left 10 minutes ago. But if you are still here, hi. I love your YouTube videos. Oh no, I haven't got my sound effects on. One sec, what's it? How about now? Thank you very much. Much love to you from Miami. Yo, much love to you, dude. I've just recently been watching... this will not be interesting. I've just recently watched the first 5 seasons of Dexter. That's set in Miami, right? Damn. Yo, best wishes. Although, Vitna, I actually secretly... Unfortunately, I'm not one of your brothers in arms, because I used to live in Georgia. So I'm from the other state. Like, yeah, Miami, is it? Uh-huh. Yeah, good luck, Florida. Ain't no Georgia. No, let's not bring up the old wars. Come on, we gotta build bridges. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Extreme may be lovely to see you. It's too late, Mikey. It's never too late, Fen. Scrunch from Lilo and Stitch. The emotes from another streamer, Calvin Sims. Calvin Sims sounds amazing because I love the streamer Sims Art. An incredible illustrator, lovely fella. But I also love reading Calvin and Hobbes. You can't see, but if you see a vague brown rectangle shape here, that's the full Calvin and Hobbes collection, that is. Ugh. So Calvin Sims sounds amazing. Sounds like Calvin Harris, but better. Wait, what did Calvin Harris do? I've got love for you if you were born in the 80s. I used to play that song as one of our alerts. Back in, like, season 3 of live streaming. Holy shit. Hey, you cutie, when's the next tutorial? Hey, I'm Lindale. So we did the first 3 parts of my very specifically 7-part introduction to drawing hot waifus, the basic building blocks. And that was, I think I stopped doing that a year ago. So yeah, we need to get back into that soon. Basically, I've got a few tablets behind me, which I'm going to be reviewing, and a whole load of artwork I need to do for Patreon catch-up. So I'm going to be combining those things together by doing loads and loads of art streams. Once I've just got over the hump of that, that's going to free up the fishway to also add in the great big net of more tutorials again. Indeed, indeed. I haven't even logged into the Mikey Mega Mega YouTube channel in about a year. I'm too terrified. I have to keep logging into some YouTube accounts to make sure I'm not getting copyright striked all the time manually. So what I'm hearing is I should change my Twitch name every month. Spirit, how dare you, and also no, and how dare you. He was doing what on you all night long? He was really warm. Ayatollah runs hot. He is not kidding. He stretched you out to become more flexible. You guys are all one Garctic phone playthrough away from the truth. Hey, Syrup1, welcome on in. Hey there, man. I'm making this man better brick by brick. Brick of shit. Beanieless jump scare. Adamaki. Jump scare? That's rude, but how you doing, man? Holy shit. Oh, and Hannah Belectra. Hey, Hannah. How you doing? Thank you very much for the 5 months. Hannah, hello there, girl. What's up? Is that Mikey? I returned from the land of a rising sun and waifus. Welcome back, Hannah. It's lovely to be back. Yes, I have. It was terrible. Glad to be free. Right, let me scroll down on both my chats. Glad to be here. I never bought figurines, with the exception of all the figurines I bought. Oh, Kid Lunacy, you're a bit of a wrong 'un as well. You're not making content with them, are you? You're not like... I've heard about those tribute videos. I've seen Reddit screenshots from back in the day. Or not. We're not going to talk about him. I just gave in this summer on a figurines as well. Could you all stop giving in all over your figurines? Is this No Fat November talk? Could you all... Look, that's disgusting. Look, I don't kink shame. But anything where cleaning it's clearly going to be a serious issue. Oh, I don't want to think about it. I don't like the no sound alerts. He doesn't read our lovingly crafted messages. Number 1, wrong. I am reading all of them. Number 2, that was my fault by accident. I didn't have the desktop audio. Like I said at the beginning of stream, if you don't stream for 2 weeks, you immediately forget everything about being a streamer and all the buttons you have to press. So this is our warm-up learning once again, and I'm learning really quickly. I'm like Wesley Crusher from Star Trek TNG. I'm a wunderkind. Hey, Chameleon S, you gorgeous thing. How you doing? You beautiful human. Mikey, how you doing? Eva, I'm doing just as well as when we hung out the other day with the boys. However, can you hear my throat, Eva? I'm still waiting for it to fully relax so I can talk warmly from the chest. But also, it's a little bit tight at the back. Just some more the coughing that I'm still doing. But other than that, I'm almost there. I'm almost pure. Have you lost weight? You look skinnier. No, I'm just sitting... No, just turn the lights down, Eva. I call it the hooker special. Put on some orange and red tones. Turn down on the big lights. Wear black. Wear slimming, Eva. It's all black, mate. Yeah, no, but thank you very much for saying. I'll take it. How are you doing, Eva? How are you feeling? And what did you last eat? Ah! That's so bright! Fuckers. That is so bright. Thanks. Alright, thanks a lot. Damn. You just killed the romance. Now I'm just a guy with his dick out. That's just ruined it. Otonoke Hime. You're a racist. You've been cancelled. Oh, for the Japanese. No. I was doing wonderful Japanese covers. The spirit was pure. The spirit was warm and pure and lovely in intent. Fenrir, did you have fun with the boys in Japan? Don't tell her, Fenrir. What? Chameleon S is just like, who went to Japan? Okay, I see you in chat. And what is your name, Fenrir? Did you have fun in Japan? Don't tell him, Fen! Don't tell him! Fenrir, no! I just capitalized it. I'll capitalize you in a minute. Oh, what? There's a... Oh, were you not a capital K before, Kaiser? Capitalismo. Ahora y trabajo duro. Unicorno canibal. Gracias. You know, salve, salve. Durabem. Hola a todos. You looked exactly the way I thought you would. Handsome dickhead. Piece of shit. Bald mega mega. Yeah, Roddy, it's getting further back. It's like... Mate, I'm not kidding. Like, my hairline was like down here once. I swear to God. Ah, man, those jeans, so comfy, man. Mate, especially when you're my age, they comfy you hard. Are you feeling better? Yeah, Hannah, massively. All I want to do is draw. I've got so many amazing art books. I feel very infused and motivated. We were in Hannah lecture stream when we were in Japan, just dossing around in there. And was that when I was ill? I can't remember. It was one of the mornings. We kept an eye out for you because you were doing a charity thing, I think. Tell us about the robot in Japan. So, we are separately. I'm going to have a stream where I tell you all about the cool things in Japan. That's not going to be tonight for two reasons. Number one, I want to set up the... I bought a load of cheap lighting off Temu. That's another thing that Ayatollah rubbed off for me. Oh, now Temu shopper. So I've just got some white lighting I want to put in the shelf top row. So I can put the figurines in there and just actually put in all the art books. And then I will go through the art books and tell you all about our Japan stories. Including the robot cafe. No, I'm not talking about that now, though. Because it makes me feel really guilty. If you had a ponytail, you'd almost look like you're about to sing a song lovingly dedicated to the earth. If I had a ponytail... You know why I call it a ponytail? Because if you lift it up, there's an asshole underneath. I wish that joke wasn't true, but it's a pretty solid joke. You're welcome, dude. I'm glad to see you safe. But man, I never noticed how bright the sun was. It was always eclipsed by a beanie. Yeah. So that, like... I'll get... Don't worry, I will get the beanie back out. Don't worry. You have to just let me relax sometimes. Itami, so what's going on with the pond? Are you still making pond content? Long hair boys. Oh yeah. It's got to go though, seriously. I need a haircut that combs forward and covers something, seriously. I've got a lot of unused table space, so I need to... I'm gonna like get some PVA and flock. Eva won't let me get hair plugs. Eva said I'm not allowed to get hair plugs plugged into... They pull them out the back of your head and put them in the front. She said they give you some medicine that can stop you getting boners or something. Hairlines, yeah. As somebody who complains about his hairline receding, I have spent the last 30 years of my life tying my hair back really tight. There is that. I'm not far behind you. Yeah, let's go. I shaved my head already. I did it in my 20s because of this. Had long hair since kid before that. Oh yeah, Nisa, are you glad you did it? Are you glad you just took care of it? You stopped the achievements just as I got my 2 years. Sorry, cutesy girl. You might be on the spreadsheet, and you might not. If you made it to the spreadsheet, you're still technically in on a legacy campaign. If you're not part of a legacy campaign, you'll have to maybe rejoin the 3-year heroes thing that will never happen. What will happen in the future? Marek Gildane, I stopped receding, but aliens created a crop circle towards the back. One of my managers in an old job, he just lost his hair in a perfect circle, right on the back of his head, like towards the back. And he was like, yeah, it's not even genetic. The doctors say it's stress. So he just took like 2 weeks off work, and then came back and just like, yeah, I'm just trying to, he'd always be like, all right, Michael. And he'd be like, yeah, I'm just trying to take it a bit more easy. And I spend less time with Kate. She's always nagging me. I'd be like, oh, okay. And then like literally like over the course of like 2 months, his hair grew back. Just filled right back in naturally. I was like, oh shit, it was just stress. You're smoking Labrador, man. Yeah, that's Maui Wowie, man. What is this shit? It's shit. Oh, my chat just hopped to the bottom. Anyway. My boy is back, Tofu. How you doing? It's lovely to see you. I'm not receding, I'm just big foreheaded. My forehead's getting bolder and older. Yeah, it's my forehead's growing faster than my hair. Mate, big on the hard R. Mikey's doing the hard R again, hard recede. I love the lighting and shading you've done on a baseball bat, Mikey. Very well done. Eva, you're very well done. You're like a crispy, gorgeous sandwich. So, just a really quick insight. I've been taking it, as you know, I simplified. I just kind of like took a step back because I was not quite. My reach was exceeding my grasp, or one or the other, in terms of what I was trying to compose. And I was never really locking it down. And so we, like last time we were all drawing together on stream, I took a step back and I was just like, okay, let me put together a simple process. I want to just draw a stand-up figure and have a very set process to get them shaded and done. Because I like experimenting. Every time I draw a character, there's usually something new that I want to try. But I was like, it wouldn't hurt as a base to have like a little process that can always evolve. And so the closest I ever got to that was when we did all the Tifas for the multiverse Tifa stuff. So then I was like, okay, how am I basically going to break it down? Because like, I'm always like using a bit of multiplier layer for a bit of shadow here, and then a bit of color tone there, and then a cheeky bit of color burn there. And I'm just like, well, what is the most effective way that gives me the aesthetic that I like? So we did Android 18 really basic, because they're so blocky and bold and so brightly coloured, those Dragon Ball characters. It was like, okay, let's do one of the hotties. I won an Android 18 figurine, by the way. 400 yen, nailed it. Fenrir encouraged me. And I was like, okay, I've got this simple thing. So we sketched Danny and Victoria. We, as in I did. Because it's always nice to go back to your OCs. So those of you who have got like your really old Patreon update, or those of you who are subscribed on Twitch, will be able to see it in the Discord, in the subs room. But I was like, okay, let's do Priestess, Danny, and Victoria. I edited one of the pictures for Eva. So it's these two, our lovely hotties. And so basically I was just like, okay, I'm just going to like start, because I'm always trying to like dive straight into the thing. And I was like, what I want to just start doing is drawing full-bodied characters. The details don't have to be high, but I just want a rhythm and a process where I'm coming out of the idea and I'm making a character in somewhere between 6 to 10 hours of work. You know, it might be several days on and off. So I was like, let me just do one stand-up character where I'm just getting the idea out and don't worry about all of the fine details. And I just want to get a bit more regular into this. And I've got like a slightly different brush I started playing with as well that's a bit more broken up and pencil-y, which is nice if you're messing around with hair. So I was like, okay, I've got each of these girls down and I like just actually drew them nudie buff. And then just use the lasso tool and the paint bucket fill with white to just literally create shapes and just drop white on top. And then separately come on top of that, lower the opacity and start drawing around the edges and outlining it, as opposed to sketching everything first. Although there are sketch versions of this. So I was sort of playing around with that gubbins. And then I did that for another couple character things. And so this one I was like, and again, I'm like, you know, I need to work on the anatomy again. I need to warm up all the old skills, especially my legs. But I was like, okay, let's do a full body character. I want to draw like the Grandma Dan from DanDan. I want to draw her like lying down and looking all sexy based off of an Onisuna cosplay, which is basically just this character with her hair down. Looks pretty good because I sort of fell in love with the gilf from, what's that Apple TV show I really like, where they go to work? It's not Serenity. It's not Serpico. Severance. So in Severance, there's like this silver-haired fox grandma character. And I was just like, oh, I'm really attracted to her. What the fuck? So I want to draw like Grandma Seiko, like, you know, all sexy. However, I've found that if first I just step back and there's a character that I want to engage with, and a character that I want to have ideas with, I just draw from full body standing up like this in an illustration that doesn't have to be perfect, but like, it's going to be an ability for me to A, draw the character, which is me like getting that need out and unblocking the passageway of my brain, to draw the character, stick some clothes on them, play around with my layers and be like, okay, I've drawn them. And it's nice because if I end up always having a full-bodied stand-up simple drawing of characters, that becomes quite a collection for stuff in the future. And it also just frees up this weird mental block where I want to draw loads of different design ideas all at once and end up doing nothing. So now, once we get her out of the way, once I just draw some more clothes on her, hopefully we'll do most of that tonight, it means that now I can turn around and be like, okay, well, I have drawn her. So I don't need to stress about doing a drawing of her. Now I can actually play around with ideas of drawing of her and maybe just have something that's like, you know, a bit more busty and a bit more juicy and a bit more rendered. But at the moment, the main things I'm doing is I'm actually reducing how early I start playing with a multiply layer for shading. Now, there is a part of me that still wants to do that and change the layer type by splitting it over all of the hard color layers. But I'll, you know, it's, you either get that what I'm saying or you don't. And so I'm just coming back to using as many normal layers as possible instead. Because it allows me to play with stuff later. Like, obviously, I started by drawing this lady naked. And then all of her, like, body shadows are just, like, normal layers as opposed to multiply layers. So it means that when I draw her with this bikini or her underwear on, I can go back and actually just colour pick those normal layers to add the extra shadows of the bikini. Ignore the yellow ticker tape, that's just something else. But I can just kind of like come back in and just add extra shadows based on the extra layers of clothing that I'm put on. And it's kind of a little bit easier to organise the layers. So I'm sort of keeping my multiply and stuff like that for finishing at the moment. And really just simplifying all the bits. If you keep it simple, you can go all over the character and get it done. And then you can come back in and then you can decide how much you want to upgrade from there. But for the most part, I'm just like doing these like block sketches. Don't worry, I'm going to get right back to reading chat, but I just want to let you guys know what my game plan is at the moment, which is draw a stand-up version of the character. It doesn't have to be super detailed or super amazing, but a full-body stand-up where I'm not working too hard. I'm not trying to get my head around some crazy geometry. I'm just adding another character to the collection. Because I've now drawn that character, all the ideas are no longer blocking each other at the door. Have you seen that Simpson episode where Dr. Hibbert talks about how Mr. Burns has so many diseases? They're keeping him alive because they're all blocking through the doorway. That's how I feel with a lot of art design ideas. So by drawing one character, simple-ish, gets it out the way, and then it just like mentally I just feel way more fluid to do more drawing on top. One sec. Oh, it's bright! Alright, one sec. Oh, is it not doctor? Is it a different doctor? Oh, Mr. Burns goes to a private clinic. Alright, one sec.
Well, Doc, I think I did pretty well in my tests.
Fuck, that's loud.
You may shake my hand if you like.
Well, under the circumstances, I'd rather not.
So this is me
Mr. Burns,
as an artist.
I'm afraid
That's me.
You are the sickest man in the United States.
That's you. You guys are sick.
You mean I have pneumonia?
Yes.
Juvenile diabetes?
Yes.
Hysterical.
So just imagine he's just saying, you mean I want to draw this character in a bikini? Yes. You mean I want to draw them looking all oiled up with extra big boobies? Yes. You mean I want to draw them as a kind of action figure with a really dynamic pose? Yes. So this is me. Also, that's my receding hairline. It's gone all the way back.
Pregnancy?
A little bit, yes.
A little
You also
bit,
have
yes.
several diseases that have just been discovered in you.
I see. You sure you
Fan
just
arts.
haven't made thousands of mistakes?
No, I'm afraid not.
Well, this sounds like bad news.
Well, you'd think so, but all of your diseases are in perfect balance. If you have a moment, I can explain.
So this is
Here's
how
the
I
door to
imagine
your
my
body,
art block.
See? And these
Or
are
like,
oversized novelty
those are
germs.
all the drawing
that's
ideas.
influenza, that's bronchitis, and this cute little cuddle bug is pancreatic cancer.
These are all the ideas I have for drawing in my head.
Get through the door at once. Out ahead. We call it Three Stooges syndrome.
So that's why. That's where I'm going. There you go. Do you like that? I gave you a visual example. Using Opera browser. I'm learning as I go. Alright. Cheech and Chong is a classic. I watched Cheech and Chong with my mate when we were... Oh, fuck. 18 or 19, I think. So, like, it was around about our first year of uni. It was just one of the summers when I was back. And at that time, we were quite heavy. We used to eat a lot of pizza, you know what I'm saying? We used to have roll up a couple pizzas after work. And I remember watching Cheech and Chong. And, so basically, when I was younger, I can't. I have talked about it before. I have remembered it because you guys told me, but I can't remember it right now. But when I was younger, it was either a scene from Mr. Bean. It was either Mr. Bean or Blackadder or something. If anybody remembers me telling this before. Anyway, I was a little kid. I remember laughing so hard I coughed up my medicine after dinner. Like, I couldn't breathe. I nearly had like an asthma. No, I did have an asthma attack. Like, it fucked me up because it was so funny. When me and my mate were watching Cheech and Chong, by the way, there's an ad break coming. For those of you who aren't subscribed, you're going to get hit with a little ad window. Twitch makes me do them. I have no control over it. I just control when they occur. So I stick it to once an hour. Go make some tea. There's a bit in Cheech and Chong. You guys will all know this if you've watched the film. And me and my mate were watching this when I was like 19 or something. And it's the bit where they stop the wrong van. And the really uptight law enforcement federal guys are searching the nuns. And all the nuns are up against a window. And all the nuns are getting frisked. The camera just goes across all of the nuns' faces. And as it goes across the nuns, they're increasingly enjoying the frisking. And one of the nuns is like, and I remember, like, me and my mate, like, I couldn't breathe. Like, not like sometimes you laugh so hard when you're a kid you can't breathe. We were young adults. I could not breathe. Like, something like locked up. It was so funny. I remember that shit like being one of the funniest experiences of my life. Me and my mate enjoying pizza, listening to the DJ Yoda and Dan Greenpeace Unfugged album after work, watching Cheech and Chong. Excuse me. Classic Sam. Hey Mikey, was I dreaming? Or did you do some Lucy art? No, Classic Sam, I did not. I have drawn an unaffiliated, non-denominational 21-year-old blue-haired Catholic girl, which is not related to anything, and that will be bonus content in the Patreon rewards. Because why, Mikey? Why? Because people on Twitter freak out really hard, and I'm just not in the mood to have an argument right now. So we're doing good old Gilf fan art. Hey, I know this one. Is this Attack on Titan? Anyway, thank you very much for your comment on the lighting and shading, Eva. That's where I'm thinking, and that's what we're up to these days. Oh yeah, so like so I sketched it out with all the layers. I think I kind of think I've fucked up her glasses, but I've gone too far to care. I think they look better when they're much more shallow. So like I do like the rough sketch, and where I'm still like busting out all the big shapes. And so all I really have to do is just draw a yellow layer, a blue jacket layer, and then the cloak layer, and I'm done. So we're going to put 3 more layers on Grandma today. And that's it. So we've got everything that we want to play around. And then you can have different combinations. Ooh, maybe the boobs don't have the underwear whilst the jumpers on and all that sort of stuff. So we're slowly getting there. I was just about to do it. TBE chill. Hey, how you doing, man? How's life? Hi, Prab. Nice to see you. Hello, Nauf. Mikey, I can't tell the story on stream. Also, Mikey, tells the story anyway. Really? I know, I told you an unrelated story about people eating pizza. Everyone asked what's up, slut, but no one asked how's up, slut. Sad slut noises. Who stole my spacebar? How you doing? Quote Nam. Oh, quote name. People who name their layers are pretty creepy. Yeah, Eva knows. You gotta watch out for them. I'm just saying. It's time you upgraded to Clip Studio Paint, Mikey. Ah, yeah. I'm always so close, Eva. Sorry, unrelated. Maybe that's for the DMs. I want to upgrade to Clip Studio Paint. What was I doing just earlier? That like, oh, I was trying to use the perspective tool and for oh my fuck me dead. Seriously, beat me with a fucking stick. In Clip Studio Paint, you can be like, I'd like to have some perspective rulers. And it goes, sure, where do you want your lines? And you kind of go, I want a line like this, and I want a line like that, and I want a line like that to describe my vanishing points. And Clip Studio Paint's like, okay, great. Whenever you press this button now, and you draw straight lines, instead of it being like shift straight left and shift straight up, I'll actually make sure all those straight lines match your perspective. And you can draw and rough out all the boxes you like, and work accordingly. Thank you very much, Clip. I tried using the perspective tool in Photoshop, and it's literally just like, filter me into a new vanishing point layer now! Pick your vanishing points on an unrelated... So Photoshop opened this horrible UI interface on another monitor that's like so zoomed out because you have to zoom back in on it. And because it's separate, you don't have any of your correct buttons. You have to set the vanishing point and then work on a separate layer to that vanishing point and reselect the vanishing point UI to drag your flat work into the perspective element so that it starts to refocus your perspective. You can't do this in your Photoshop file. You're doing it in a new window every time on top. It's so bad. It's so not user-friendly. And they're just like, ooh, do you want actual drafting tools? Go and buy Illustrator. Go buy Adobe Illustrator, you little shit. No, I just want a fucking... I just want Clip. I just want Clip. I just want Clip. So Clip does it all, man. Anyway, spoiler alert for Attack on Titan. If you are not up to date with Attack on Titan, cover your ears. This spoiler is not up to date either, but it's pretty deep. I finally watched the season where we got up to the bit where you realise that they're on the island and that they're the descendants of the penalised kingdom, and that there's the entire rest of the world which is industrialised. Ooh, Mikey, go read. What are those books that I kind of liked but didn't like enough? Brandon Sanderson, Fenrir's Fault. Who else is reading them? I want to say Wolfie. With the coin shots. And then you guys are like, no, keep reading. It goes into the Steam Age. It's just like, nah, you're right, mate. I love you guys, but no, I'm not going to do that. Anyway, so yeah, it turns out like the rest of the world's industrialized. You're just like, oh, fuck. Dank McGrank, thank you very much, by the way, for the 6-month resub. Dank, I hope life is treating you beautifully. His other content's on Stream has gone wild. I'm asking about layer counts because I got into drawing 3 weeks ago. Damn, awesome, dude. What was it that made you want to draw? Was it like a cool anime or something? Or just playing around on some paper? Then I was like, okay, I'm on my 5th layer. That might be too many layers. There's never too many layers. Don't ever, ever let anybody ever say that to you in life, okay? You can have as many layers as your RAM will allow. Never let people... There's always going to be people with their opinions who tell you how many layers you can have as a limit. They're called the Procreate crowd. I have an iPad. Actually, there is a limit. You're a fucking idiot. No. All the layers you want, mate. Follow your heart. Follow your heart. Anyway, Clip. Yeah, Eva, Clip. Have you left Krita? No. Clip and Krita are beautiful. Clip and Krita hand in hand. Oh,
way to go.
Mate, the perfect union. Krita and Clip is what you want. Magic Luchador, thank you very much for the resub. Holy shit. I'm a bit behind in chat right now, Magic. I'll get to you. How you doing? Tofu, it's lovely to see you. Cutesy Wolfie, hello again. The song anime description sounds oddly accurate. Yeah, Hannah, you can see it in the right kind of anime intro song. We're so conditioned. If it's a shonen, there's kids running. They love running. They're always running in a field. Big shout out to Ayatollah. Yeah, thank you very much, Nightbot. Thank you very much, Chameleon S. Kid Ludens. Is Fen single? Do you know what? I don't know. Fen has a cat. I'll tell you that. He's a bit of a mystery man, is old Fen. Our tall, handsome boy, he sorted us out. Sorted us out? Ruined us? Fenrir, I'd rather you got me into cocaine or heroin. I'd rather you turned up Fenrir and you were just like, oh yeah, it's lovely to meet you. By the way, I'm just stopping off because I'm off to Thailand and I'm actually like a package mule. The reason I'm going to Thailand is because I'm bringing in loads and loads of heroin. For some reason, the drugs are going in this time instead of out. I don't know why. Would you like some heroin? And at least after you'd left, I'd be like, oh, I really want more heroin, but I don't have access to heroin. Therefore, I won't be a heroin addict. Instead, Fen was like, would you like the most luxurious Uber you've ever had in your life? Yeah, just download the app. Everyone can get them. Everyone can get Ubers on holiday. So we immediately stopped. FBI, open up! We
Holy
immediately.
Sweet baby Jesus, what is the glorious creation you've blessed us with, cat volume looking?
Oh, hey Flufflepimp, thank you very much for the bitties. How you doing? Flufflepimp, it's lovely to see you. Yo, welcome. It's been a while. We're just having a little bit of a catch up right now. We're to talk about drawing layers on top of our grannies. We immediately stopped getting we immediately stopped getting the train, the underground, taxis. None of it. Immediately, the moment we got a luxury Uber, we were just like, oh, are we only ever getting luxury Ubers from now on? Mate, I don't even want us. Fenrir, after you left, we spent so much money on Ubers. It was fucking insane. Like, most of my holiday money was luxury Ubers. But the chairs went all the way back. You know what I'm saying? Bro, Rapunzel from Nikkei and that one nun in Fire Force. I don't know Fire Force. Tell me more. However, Nikkei, I like Cinderella, but who I really like, Hansel and Gretel. Now, are these, look, guys, are these all brand new characters or are they reoccurring? Because I feel like, who's the one of the red slippers? Is that Cinderella? Wait, who am I thinking of? The one who's got the red slippers? Sleeping Beauty, right? Oh, is that a red apple? Anyway, the one who's got the red slippers in Nikkei, which are giant robot shoes and like red floating armor, did she exist before? This is really random, but I have a memory of Seijin doing an artwork where he was like drawing a hot lady who had like these really involved red robot boots or something. Is that ringing any bells? Why not some Zenless Zone Zero girls? Like Grace or Yanagi? Why not, Itami? I'm open to the idea, I just don't know who they are. One sec. Zenless Zone Zero. I've already worked out the name for my my waifu game that I'm going to make, but I'm not going to tell you because you guys steal stuff. Zenless Zone Zero. Oh wait, are you talking about the rat girl? There's a new girl with a rat tail. Yanagi team. Oh, she's got pink hair. Do you know what? I thought I was gonna Google this and it's gonna turn out to be the girl with the hips and thighs and short black hair. And she's got like a cyber rat tail. I'll keep that tab open for later, sure.
Very cool, way to go.
Cutesy Wolfie, how you doing? It was 2054 when this message was typed. Don't be like that, you gorgeous thing. Hey, Snurrip, how you doing? Snurrip, thank you very much for the resub. Hey, 32 months, Snow.
You're all going to die down here.
Yeah. Olivia. Hey, you're my divine boy. Faye, we met one. I'm not even fucking kidding. It was like meeting a famous person. We met one in Japan. Oh, my boy, my divine boy. Yes, I can feel it. She was searching through the books. I need the sheet music. Yes. Oh, this is in Japan. I've been sent to come to this shelf. Oh, yes. Oh, my wonderful divine boy. Olivia. Oh, Olivia, my divine girl. My wonderful divine girl. I can feel you. Close your eyes, I can feel it. Thank you so much for the bitties. Holy shit. This message was written at 8:54. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. You have lied. Because that would mean that I'm 40 minutes behind on chat. And that's bullshit. I'm not like that. I haven't been like that for like 5 years. Oh, what a liar. Mikey, you lie. It wasn't last night. It was the night before. Oh, was it the night before? Oh, damn, I'm so sorry. My sleeping pattern's actually a bit fucked right now. I'm going to bed later and later again. Don't worry, I've got a good trick for doing a hard reset.
Just tea, thank you.
But no, I wasn't listening to any more Akatar last night. There's only so much you can go through before you're just like, all right, calm down. Free Aaron 100% qualifies. Okay, so this is our G squad, guys. This one, Granny Grandma from Dan, Tsunade from
You're
Naruto,
all going to die down here.
Tsubone from Hunter x Hunter, a really big one, and Free Aaron. Can anybody else think of any other hot grandmas in games and anime? I'm open to Nana suggestions. By the way, when Tears of the Kingdom came out, everybody was drawing fan art of a grey-haired girl with red glasses. Now, I vaguely remember there's a little version of her in Breath of the Wild, and she's a grandma. So would she count as well? Is that the same character, by the way? Is that the same character? Because she's Nana. So would she be in the grandma crowd? Would she be part of G Unit? Yo, where's my Tim Westwood crowd? G Unit. Anyway, Chi-Chi. Wait, from Dragon Ball, Helm Summer, is Chi-Chi from Dragon Ball a grandma? They have a kid, right? I know they have is it Go 10 or Go Trunks? Chi-Chi, Dragon Ball, grandma. I got a big Dragon Ball art book. I've got so many art books. I'm going to show you in another stream, but I've got so many art books. Oh yeah, they do have kids. But do they have grandkids? Oh my god! The grandma! Does anybody remember the grandma from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? I want to say Stardust Crusaders. And she's an evil grandma, but she keeps getting nearly found out by, like, is it Polnarethu? Keeps nearly, like, discovering that she's an evil grandma, so she has to keep pretending, because, like, they've already killed her kid. So she has to keep pretending that she's, like, just a lovely old lady when they're hanging out with her. It's got so many good bits. It's so funny, parts of Stardust Crusaders. The only problem is it's literally twice as long as it should be. It's so fucking long. Just gonna blow my nose. Excuse me, it's lovely to be back. One sec. Let's bring up chat. Maybe Rena, the ghostly head maid. No deads. We don't take ghosts for this one. Good suggestion, but they have to be alive. The Robot Cafe. No, I'm not talking about the Robot Cafe. I'm not talking about Nathan. We talked about it on Nathan's. If you guys wanted to know about all of the Chaban stories, you're gonna have to go watch one of the VODs on Ayatollah's live stream. We talked about some of it there. Did you go to the Muscle Girl Cafe? Prab, do you know what I didn't? And do you want to know why? I like the Muscle Girl Cafe as a concept, and I like seeing sometimes pictures on social media. The actual cafe itself doesn't look like a great experience. Sorry to dump all over your dreams. But, like, I think the queue for it sometimes is a bit long. And when you go in, you basically have a ticket that lets you sit there for an hour. And, there are a lot of, like, places in Japan which are, I would describe them like gaming chairs, where the marketing is almost more important than the experience. And after a while, you're just kind of like, I don't know if that's actually a really comfortable chair, or if they've just got a really good website with loads of streamer deals. I told her, you used to boy up. You ran him so ragged that he needed that tea. Man, I needed that tea so hard. You don't even know. You don't even know what Ayatollah did to me. He had me walking around so much, I think I fucked up my feet. It took me weeks before I was just walking around a house normally again. Although I'm going to be honest, I blame my trainers. My boots were really comfortable, but I think the rubber in my trainers might be a bit old, and they were not designed for heavy walking. The beanie stays on in bed. It legit does, because I was really ill. Mikey, you're going to include Tsunade in your hag compilation? Absolutely, it's not even a question now. Correct. Did you have to lift it to give him his goodnight kiss? I got a little goodnight kiss right here on the forehead. I'm not going to go into it. Anyway, I told him was being mummy quite a lot of the time. He bought me a lot of breakfast in bed. Thank you, Nathan. You right, mate? Yeah, I'm all right. I bought you another hot chicken. Thank you. Got your coffee as well. Just get out the fridge for you. Thank you, Nathan. Almost every morning. It's so nice. I love that you're reading really, really soft porn, Eva. This is the softest thing I've ever read, Eva, but I'm going to be honest. The build-up is so long. Compared to the stuff that you used to write, Eva, you're very much just like, she's frustrated, she's taking a break from being a lawyer, she's going to see the client who runs the stud ranch out in the woods, and then by chapter 2, the way Eva types it out, ching, it's just like... So I'm just like, I like the way Eva writes her Christian romance smut, because it's like, it just gets in there. And what I think is very insightful about ACOTAR is because it's very softcore, it's all about her psychology and... yeah! Damn. It's all about Lady Lauren Green. LL Cool J. Hello there, you gorgeous thing. Hey, thank you very much for the 2-month resub. And a total of 12, an entire year. What's up, Bish? Girl. Yo, what's up, girl? How you doing? Lady, and I'm going to talk about you later, Lady Lauren Green, and your wonderful outfits, but I don't share DMs, but I've seen Lady Laura Green in a rather sexy get-up. She was all lacy and red. It was very insightful. Anyway, what were we just talking about? Anyway, thank you very much. It's lovely to see you.
Way to go.
Oh, yo, Bill, handsome Bill Nash. Yeah, oh my God, we're talking about ACOTAR. Bill, I'm sorry if I spoiled anything for you. I deleted that comment. But yeah, so because it's like a little bit more softcore smut, it's very much about her mental feelings, her relationship with the people, and then all of the building burning. She's really into the building burning heat and desire inside of her. And there's a lot of flames that ignite within her, and a lot of golden honey molten dripping feelings. And then when she describes the other guy, it's always like, then I just let go and I embraced it, and I became wind and shadow and fire and flame, and the darkness engulfed me and enveloped my body like hot molten raining honey. And you're just kind of like, oh, all right, mate, all right. There was no space to move. His wings enveloped me. I ground against his considerable length. And you're just like, stop grinding. You've been grinding for like 2 chapters, man. Jesus. So like, it's very foreplay heavy. Very, very, very foreplay heavy. So I think it's actually like quite insightful because Eva, we can learn from this for our pet project. But takes a while to get to the next part. You know what I mean? Like there's literally a war going on. There's war and intrigue, attacks, shadow attacks, horrible assaults, queens, lies, truths, discoveries, and all of these happen like, and they're written in the space of a paragraph. And in the next 10 chapters, it's just like molten grinding feelings. Anyway. Oh wait, Nikkei resets at 8 p.m. Oh, Nikkei resets at 8 p.m. Our clocks went back. Reset was an hour ago. Ladies and gentlemen, if you play Nikkei, it's already reset. Go play Nikkei. Well, on another tablet, obviously. Stay here. Oh, damn, good to know. ACOTAR is the new Mikey Malazan moan section. No. I would never besmirch the name of Malazan with a direct ACOTAR comparison. However, my difficulty in continuing it is somewhat palpable. Actually, do you know what? There might be something there. I don't like that you said that, but you might be on something. Anyway, it's really, really soft. It's lovely. Just like my junk. To be fair, Mikey, I posted that last message 20 minutes ago. What are you talking about? It looked like, Spirit, you're so needy. You're like, Spirit, I bet you were a big latcher when you were a kid. I bet you're like the latchkey baby, Spirit. Always needs a teat, don't you? Always need a little something. Do you find, Spirit, you're really busy with your hands? Sorry. As an adult now, you're always touching things. I just pulled for Cinderella. She's crazy. Also, welcome back. Yo, Lazy GXD. I got Cinderella. Sorry to flex. I got Cinderella and another SSR character in my first pull. It took Ayatollah 4 temples. But yeah, she does like insane damage. Just loads of laser beams off of her glass mirrors or whatever. My lineup right now, I took a bit of advice from you guys and I rejigged my synchronization device. But like now I've got like Ayanami Ray, Unit 2B, Cinderella, and then still Anis. Is there someone else as well? Have I named 5 characters? But like I'm rotating like a real hot squad of bitches with real heavy weapons. 2 temples. No SSRs. Oh no, Rinston, I'm so sorry. Vietnam Tori, I'm still here. I'm so glad, Vietnam. I'm so glad. Oh my god, you started Dexter without me. So, Phaedrusil. Do you want to get involved in something way darker and weirder? Do you want to watch because like I wanted to now don't worry, I'm not saying like, actually so I planned to do this previously, but it didn't work out time-wise with me and someone else. Phaedrusil, are you interested in Hannibal? We could watch Hannibal together. I wanted to do it with somebody else, but that other person's a very busy human being. And that was a long, long time ago. But I'm seeing a spark of hope in sexy Olivia over here. Yeah, do you know what? It's probably for the best, because number one, I was doing Dexter. Dexter is great for what it was at the time, I'm sure. But for me, it was very much a show you put on in the background whilst you're getting some drawing done. And it's some parts of that are really tough to watch. Really contrived. I wish I could do that without getting silenced wholesale. Let's burn in chat. Oh, what? Deleting around messages. Let's go. Laughs in mod view with 7TV. Yeah, ever since I installed 7TV, chat's been full of images and graphics and memes. There's no more text. Every word is an item or an icon. You're my divine boy. Oh yeah, sorry, I got there. Just got there now. Anyway, how are you guys? Mikey's tablet review, best suppositories of 2024. I have to get those. I have to unbox that tablet the day after tomorrow at the latest. I've really got to get cracking. I'm attempting to play Mario Sunshine. I'm so stressed. Hannah, I heard those games were fucking amazing. Now, I'm sorry to repeat myself, but I've got most of the Mario games on the Switch. They're still in their plastic. Because one of them, apparently, you can't buy physically anymore. Nintendo stopped selling it. You just buy it digitally. So another streamer is like, oh, don't open them. It's one of them. It might be like Mario All-Stars or something. But I've got like the retro party set. So it's the one that's like, it's new, but it's got like remakes of levels from the SNES days. And then I've got the other retro set, which is Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, and another one. And then I've got like Mario World and the one where it's a cat and the one where it's a hat. I've not played any of them. However, they always look really enjoyable. I don't kink shame. Then stop. Mate, we accept all. Look, you do what works for you. I'm not kink shaming anyone. Jesus, DanDan Obar-chan. Bless this man. I love how all of that rhymed. Fork Frank Lift. From a while ago, so I'm a bit behind on chat, guys, but I'm reading it all. Fork Frank Lift, thank you very much for saying it. Yeah, DanDan is really good. So, right now, and I will update my spreadsheet, but I'm currently, I rewatched, V-Card! Valenvenge, how you doing, man? Thank you very much for 53 months. That's very handsome of you. Wild. Bill Nash, I feel like, Bill, I started talking to you, and then I went off and started talking about Akatar again. So let me also just say, Christian Smart, Bill Nash, enjoyer, 69. Oh, and to think, I nearly missed that he'd hit the 69-month mark. 69. Wonderful. It's great. Not for too long. It's always a better idea than it is, but, like, everything fits so nicely. Damn. Thank you very much, Bill. Holy shit. Bill Nash has been working again. He's writing again. He's igniting. Rich with passions. Non-stop nut November. Edge all day and give it all night. There is a comedy skit about like a a disease that happens at the end of a porn star's career where they can't stop nutting. And so, like, what they do is they just have to get them in as, like, every 24 hours, they fit in as many porn shoots as they can. Whilst this guy's chronically finishing everywhere. Until apparently, like, it's terminal. Like, you last for 3 days and then you die. And it was done like a documentary, so other porn stars are, like, being interviewed, remembering the poor loss of, like, the great Swedish monster. And they're just like, yeah, I remember him. He was a fine man and a fine actor. Unfortunately, he couldn't stop. Anyway. You're on a health run. I'm so happy to see it. Oh, run straight into your arms, Eva. Straight into your arms, and I wanna fall from the skies. Straight into your... Does anybody remember Simply Red? Anyone? I used to hang around at my mum's friend's house, and I used to hang around with her daughter, because she was just like a year or two older than me. And I remember her daughter kept hamsters, and she didn't have a super big bedroom, but she had a lot of hamsters. And she really loved Simply Red, so she always played Simply Red on cassette. And I associate, I wanna fall from the skies, straight into your arms. I feel like. I associate that with the smell of hamster cages. If you've ever had a hamster, or known someone who has, you know what that smell is. Genshin! Gench right in. Mike, I'm good to see you. I know you draw things that trend. Are you planning to draw Bernice from Zenless Zone Zero, Unnamed Knight? I hope life is treating you beautifully. No, actually, I googled Zenless Zone Zero for Grace or Yanagi. Itami Funko is recommending that just earlier. Someone else in our chat. But Bernice, I don't know who it is. I've never played it, unfortunately, but I hear it's quite waifu heavy. Oh, is she a hot blonde? Let's go into images. Oh, she got Tonfa. Oh, mate, I haven't seen Tonfa in a while. We can add her to the list. Thank you for the suggestion. The spirit was pure. No, I'm not. I'm oily and disgusting. That's the dream. Are you reading your newly acquired mangas? Well, Eva, here's the big upset, right? So actually, weirdly, on holiday, some of my Japanese did start coming back to me. By the time, like, in the first few days, it was, like, really awkward. But by the time we were in a robot cafe, I was able to, like, have a conversation again. So, with all of those... Now, the art books are just art books. They cross the language barrier through the majesty of artwork. However, I did also buy a lot of manga. And the rest of my manga is coming by boat. So it's going to arrive in January. But I've got most of it here. I've just got, like, one suitcase full, but still travelling slow. So I do want to pick up on my kanji studies again and my verbs and my language a little bit. However, in terms of a world of language... I think I kind of made a few promises to people, i.e. Brazilian girls, that I was going to start learning Portuguese once I came back from Japan. So I need to get a bit more of that. So it's going to be tough, Eva. We're on a bit of a tight window. Only ever render in 480p. Are we talking about the backgrounds to Final Fantasy VII? I have a concoction of accents. You do, Eva! I want to watch more. I want to watch more YouTube videos about how they fit stuff onto PlayStation discs and N64 cartridges. The weird ways they compress data in video games is so fascinating. But the reason why I'm saying that is because there's a video up. I haven't watched it, but I need to check it out. And I think there's a dude just talking about the lineage of pre-rendered background image video games. Anyway, Hannah, I hope you're well. Oh man, every now and then my chat jumps to the bottom. I've got to scroll back up. Okay, here we are. NGNL. What's NGNL? Not gonna lie, not gonna lie. Oh, non-stop nut November. Edge all day, edge all night. Did you see Shadows of the Damned? Got a sneaky remake with no marketing. I've never bought a game so fast. Shadows of the Damned. No, I don't know that one, Nathan. Is that the one that you were playing on your stream? where you're a lady fighting like evil robots or zombies or something, and she's mostly a great big bum and great big hips. I remember you playing that game. You played that before we went to Japan. I thought you said Shadows of Doubt, and I got temporarily excited. Now I'm sad. What Shadows of Doubt? Why are you guys playing shadow games? All I know is Mordor Shadows of War, or Shadows of Mordor. I still want to play that. Sonic Time Shadow? Isn't there a new one that's out now? It's the Sonic Legacy one, the Generations, plus Shadow. They've got some really good soundtracks. You know, Dark Sonic. He dates that bat I like. What other games have Shadow in there? Oh, Shadow of the Colosseum. No, I was like, I'm pretty sure there's actually a Shadow game that I'm supposed to play. Shadow of the Colosseum. I want to play the Silent Hill series as well. That looks really good. Anyway, so I'm not reading them just yet either. Oh wow. However, I will be. I'm certainly looking at the pictures. I'm rifling through them. Get me on voice chat when you go through the Japan stuff, please. Yeah, you want to? Sure. It'll be like next stream or stream after next or something. Yeah, do you want to come duo with me? I'm hagmaxing. Yeah, John Smith, that's literally what we're going to start doing. We're going to start hagmaxing. Get the G unit together. I can't stand it. The Granossi is too good. Alright. How you doing, man? You need a haircut. Yeah, I know, Eva. I do. I know. Even if I just had all my hair just cut down so it was back to like shoulder length, so that when it gets curly, it's just like a big thump. Because it's so long now, even when it gets curly and wavy, it's still like an actual homeless man's mess. I might get it cut down to the shoulders before I go full on sweep forward, covered the forehead haircut. We'll see how we go. You're going to go to Turkey for a hair transplant? No, I'm not allowed, remember. Eva won't let me. I don't understand how Photoshop can conscientiously take people's money for software that hasn't been upgraded in decades. It's because they're just like, ooh, why don't we just take everyone's stuff and make AI? That's the future. Fuck actual tools that help artists, illustrators, and particularly draftsmanship tools. That's what's just so insane. It's like, there's just nothing for draftsmanship. I need to draw some backgrounds. Anyway. Yeah. Honestly, Adobe are dickheads. Bro definitely flew to Turkey to get a hair transplant. Oh wait, who did? Who's got really good hair now that they didn't have before? Yeah, I haven't regretted shaving it to bald at all, says Nizart. Funny thing, it actually fits me much better, even though personally I like long hair. But I simply look better bald. That's the thing. I just, so like, when I eventually shave it all off, I'll let the beard go a bit longer, see if that helps with the balance. Like, go a bit Kratos-y, but like, yeah. I'm gonna have to embrace that eventually. Photoshop vanishing point sounds like cock and ball torture. It's so fucked. Because, like, in Clip Studio Paint, you are literally marking either your vanishing points or simply the angle of line that you want to map to. And you can do that 1, 2, 3 point perspective. And you can have it work as a draftsmanship isometric or as vanishing points. You can literally put where you want it and everything will map to it. If you turn on the ruler, everything you draw will be mapped to it, and then turn off a ruler and draw everything else. And in Photoshop, the vanishing point perspective overlay that's not even in the layer you're working on isn't even that. It's just a grid where you move the 4 points of the grid to create perspective. But you've got nothing to align it to. You've got no consistency with it. I can't. Anyway. No. I'm getting angry twice. The time when I bring it up and the time when I get to the part in chat where you guys respond. I'll call it a double whammy. Double whammy was a special gun ability that they added in the Judge Dredd films. And I think it's like the only thing his gun does, the Steven Stallone one. It's the only thing his gun does that it doesn't actually do in the comics. Double whammy. Double whammy. Even Krita, which is free, has an awesome perspective tool. Does it? I kind of like it better than Clip. I like you better than Clip, Eva. Krita has a perspective tool. I'd like to play that. That Krita brush is so fucking dope. But if you switch to Clip Studio Paint, you can't moan about Photoshop. See, Tranquil's discovered the secret. I should switch to Clip, but do I truly want to... Remember what my hobbies are and what I like doing. Do I truly want to move over to Clip? Or do I want to stick with Photoshop for a bit longer? Mistborn. Yeah, Mistborn, Fen. And the second era was actually better. Oh yeah, Fenrir, should I start reading it again, yeah?
Hello there.
Oh, all right, Fenrir, I'm writing that in a notepad file. Tap, tap. Keep that for later, Fenrir. Yeah, whatever. Toss it. Can I share artwork, please? Cutesy Wolfie, what are you working on? Let's have a look. Ooh. Oh, hey. This one feels like it's been developed and rendered and pushed a little bit further than some of your others. Big thick legs. Big hips. She's a drinker. Is that a bottle of rum? Very nice. I was about to start talking about Devil Chan's haircut again versus bald. And the personal journey of dark skin characters or dark value tone characters, regardless of colour. And how, like, your instincts are to either bounce it off a really black haircut or a really white one. Because any other colour will just have a similar value. Ah, it's so tough. It's so tough. You take that back. Damn. Oh, you're talking to each other. Anyway, Magic Luchador, we're back with the Tig Old Biddy stream. Magic, I hope life is treating you beautifully, dude. 15 wonderful months, man. I'm just getting down here. Hey, Gorgits. Epic Gamers in chat. Gorgits, how you doing, dude? The cool S I saw on my school desk in 1994 got me into drawing. Hey, yeah, Kid Ludens. That really... Do you know what? I actually don't know what that's from. But it's nothing to do with Supreme, is it? But I've seen that Money S, and I was like, yeah, people be drawing stuff. Good for them. Have you heard any kind of deathcore, like Whitechapel? Frida Kirky. I've heard deathcore before, but not to the point that I could tell you the name of anything. Like, I've just sampled it. One sec. We're on the hero. Let's just have a quick listen to Whitechapel. Doesn't have, like, horrible lyrics, does it? Whitney Houston, not quite, love. Oh, this sounds like it's going to be a Trent Reznor soundtrack to Quake or something. Fluffle Pimp, thank you very much for those 500 bitties, by the way. Did I ever read this? Holy sweet baby Jesus, what a glorious creation you've blessed us with. Oh, I can feel it. It's a classic. Yeah. Activating that knock knock is a bugger. It still fucks me up. I still get startled by that one. Yeah, me too. Do you remember the T-Rex sound alert? Oh God. Yeah, we took away and turned down so many of those alerts. Mikey, how many times are you going to insinuate that you and I are banged? As many times it takes until his wife complains. Dorothy. Ooh, intoxicated chimp. Are you either talking about the Nikkei question, or are you relating back to the grannies and suggesting that Dorothy from Big O is granny tier? Or she's not. And she's a robot. Excuse me. Blowing my nose. This is way better than I thought it was going to be. I wonder if Whitechapel might... There's like one song that I heard in 2005 or 6. And it was some kind of dark thrash deathcore stuff. And it was like, it had this kind of rhythm, as in, it sounds like it might have once been in an early 2000s Fist of the North Star AMV. And it's like, the main keys of it are like, and then the other layer that's on top of it is like, so imagine you've got the on top of it. And then it goes back into the chorus. It's like, and also I've never found it. I was like, was it an Opeth? I went through Opeth's entire discography a couple months ago because I was like, what the fuck is that one song that I really, really liked? Oh, can't find it. I'll let you know if I ever do. And it's not like Pantera. I went through loads of Pantera. Oh, Red Shoes is a new character. Ah, okay. No, the rat girl I like is from Zenless Zone Zero. So I think I've not seen her in the game, but I have seen on Twitter a mod of her where she's wearing tight shorts. And like, she's got like a suspender on one leg and then tights on the other leg. And she's got like real big hips and curves. Yeah, she looks great. I saw a funny tweet about a rat girl. Do share. Oh, that is Red Shoes. Who's this rascal who's totally streaming every day? Snowrip? We're coming back now, Snowrip. I was ill on my last day of Japan. So I've just been like, I've not been like very ill at all recently, but I'm still like, like gross enough that it's not worth streaming. The rat girl is called Jane Doe. Jane Doe from Zenless Zone Zero. One sec. Oh, doesn't she have a name?
Very cool. Way to go.
Yo, Steedat. Yo, thank you, Steedat, for the 42 months. Welcome back. I hope your trip was fun. Steedat is it's terrible. I don't want to talk about it. Steedat, lovely to be back. How the devil are you doing? It is Jane Doe. I do like this character design. We might have to draw her. Oh, it's not even... Oh, that's literally her outfit. Oh, maybe I saw like a variant where she had like her knickers out or something. Yeah, no, I really like her look. We're going to come back to her. We're definitely coming back to her. Zenless Zone Zero, you say? Okay. Good to know. All right, where's chat? I only remember Seijin's Red Shoe Lady OC from his manhwa. Oh, maybe it was one of his own. Seijin's Red Boot Lady you're on about. Ayatollah knows. Nathan knows. Okay, Nathan. Am I crazy? Am I mental? Am I the most handsome man you've ever met? Nathan, now you follow his work quite closely, or at least you did. So let me ask you a question. Do you remember when Seijin was drawing this? And obviously Seijin's one of those guys who will just draw on one layer the most amazing art you've ever seen, and then he'll start to like fill it out and manipulate and refine it.
Hello?
And if you're not there to get it, halfway through, he'll delete half the piece and completely redraw something else. I remember Seijin drawing the feet of this lady, dude, except the background was utterly different. It was like sunset, and there's like a couple spaceships or like aircraft carriers that look like they're coming into land in the distance or something. Was that this? And he just like did a halfway scrap. The time, according to Chameleon S, is 9:34. Oh, brilliant. I'm only... Actually, oh, damn, I'm really liking this. I'm only half an hour behind now. I'm getting closer and closer. Mike, you are 40 minutes behind on chat. You're a liar. Don't be a liar. He's so far behind. You don't... No, guys, we're not gonna invoke these old school conversations anymore. Come on now. Just to let you know that you are 40 minutes behind on chat. Sorry, boo. No Phaedrusil, you gorgeous thing. Let me just, look, I'm just going to put my hands all over you. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not 40 minutes behind on chat. For every minute I'm behind on chat, that's how much foreplay you're going to get. I'm just going to work you all the way up to the edge, but I'm never going to push you off the cliff. Every comment gets a 14-minute anecdote. Fuck off! I'm pleased to see you guys. It's been a while. We're having a little catch-up. Have you heard any kind of deathcore like... Oh no, Frida, I've just got to that now. Mikey, non-November. Oh, do you mean like Nanovember? Oh, fuck, I like it. Nanvember. Sweet naan sweet. I once ordered a sweet naan at an Indian place. And the guy just... Because, like, obviously we're all a bunch of boys eating our Indian dinner. So the guy just took the piss at me, just goes, "Oh, sweet naan, sweetie." I just had to wear that mark of shame for years. Right, sweet naan, sweetie, is it? It's like, yeah, I'm having sweet naan again. Damn, Nanvember. Nanovember. Oh, Eva, you're a fucking genius. You're a wordsmith. You're a wordsmistress. I'm smitten with your ability to be so verbose. So cutting. So cunning. You always were a cunning linguist, James. Bulma's mother from Dragon Ball Never Aged. Wait, is Bulma's mother Chi-Chi? No, Chi-Chi's the one he marries. I've seen some Seiko and Pura art. Both for grannies for sure. Ah, so Pura is a different character from Zelda Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom than Seiko, because Seiko is the one from Breath of the Wild, right? The little grandma with she teaches you to use the tablet. Toho has lots of grandmas. Toho? Gumball, am I gonna... If I Google this, it rings a bell, but I can't... What's Toho? Toho spell bubble. Are these grandmas? They all look a bit young. Do you remember when a game got kicked out of G-Unit and started saying G-U not? No? Man, I was missing out on the scene. G-U not. It's so naff, I love it. Kind of like it. Pura is in the grand crowd. TLDR, she aged backwards for a while. And went back to aging forward. Tranquil nose. Alright, one sec. Let's get a notepad file then. So we've got Granny Dan from DanDan. Granny Dan, Tsunade. Fuck, what did I say her name was from Hunter x Hunter? Kubone. Then what did you just call her? Seiko stroke Pura. I'll only do one of them, but we'll work out which one is the most recognizable granny. Chi-Chi. I don't know if I'm super into Chi-Chi. We'll see. Maybe. Yeah, the stand user. Does anybody remember stand user grandma? Mikey, tell us all the memories you made with the boys. Actually, Luchador, we mostly ate food. We mostly ate stuff. Wonderful memories. I'll give you I'll get Ayatollah on voice in another live stream. So that we can tell you all our Japanese stories. Mako from prison school. Yeah, she's got silver hair. Is she grandma territory though?
Cool, way to go.
Is Mako from prison school an actual grandma-ish character, or just like an older lady who's happens to have white hair? Frieren, we said Frieren was in there. I need to draw it anyway, so Limblin gets off my back. Great White Kitty, thank you so much for the 48 months, Izzy. How you doing, big guy? It's lovely to see you, Izzy. Izzy, I got to the bit where they were grinding on each other all the time. They got a room. They get like an attic room. After, I don't know if it's before or after the bit where she has to fight for him. And it's just so descriptive for so long. It was like 5,000 pages of just him grinding on her. She was becoming all molten fire and liquid heat, and flame and shadow and need and want. Slowly getting through those pages, mate. How you doing? Rena is alive. She just floats, so everybody calls her the Ghost Maid. So what's Rena from, Itami? Rena what? I'll give it a Google. I mean, ideally, Gachi, Gachi Ross, how you doing, man? Nice to see you, dude. I mostly want grandmas that I recognise. Unless they're really hot. If I really love the design, I'll bring them in a fold. But mostly nannies that I can visually identify. Was Nathan being a mummy or a husbando? I think the latter. I'm top boy. He did mummy me a bit. He was very good husbando, but there were times where he did just straight up mummy me. For sure. Does anybody watch a YouTube channel called Wizards with Guns? They make little comedy shorts. Like only half of them are amazing, but the half that are amazing are so good. He won't stop tucking me in. I'm tucked in really tight right now. Must protect Mr. Baby at all costs. He keeps tucking me in. You guys have no idea what I'm talking about, but don't miss out. I really put the Christian into my smut. Fucking right you do. Anyway, Lady on Green, how you doing? Lauren, you go to conventions a lot for one particular reason. We all know who that reason is. Have you ever gotten ill from a con? Have you guys ever gone to a con and come back with a cold? It sounds... Thank you, Izzy. It sounds like there's almost a little bit of a swallow at the end of that. Izzy's just dropped 69 bitties. Ah, it's so bright! Izzy has just dropped 69 bitties. Thank you so much, you gorgeous thing. That is Great White Kitty. If you've ever wondered what Great White Kitty, my mod, sounds like, that's her. That's her. I've just got to the bit where Bill Nash is in chat, by the way. It wasn't a big deal. Okay, yeah, it was one of those things, Bill, where I was like, oh, maybe you don't care, but, like, I can't take that risk. So I was like, oh, sorry, I'll just delete it. I'll just delete it right now. If a foreplay runs like a season of Dragon Ball Z, I don't want it. May, honestly, abridged. If there's a version of Akatar that's abridged, then what happens is vaguely interesting. And the relationships between the people are good. And the fact that it focuses very heavily on the growing connection between two characters and her slow realization of that connection, and then her slow, passionate response based on the events that happen and so on, it's not too bad. But unfortunately, it's a bit too much. And also, they do that really fucking annoying thing where, like, the character is clearly in love with another character. And the other character would be like, oh, maybe he was just saying that. I'm just a burden. He wants me out of his way. I'm so stupid for thinking that he loved me. And it's just like, oh my God, it's too obvious that they're clearly into each other for her to be making these stupid conclusions. So you're just kind of like, oh, fuck off, love. Fuck off. Oh. Okay, so I was messaging Izzy. She doesn't read them anymore, but I was messaging Izzy when I was angry. Because they have this giant scene and all this stuff happens. And then she's just like, take me away from here, please. Now. And they winnow to the cottage. And then they just leave her in a cottage. And this entitled fucking bitch roots around every room in the cottage, goes through everybody's shit, goes in, finds a load of painting supplies, and then, I shit you the fuck not, she paints on the walls and furniture of their cottage. Imagine fucking letting somebody crash at, like, your flat or another house, and they go through all of your shit, rifle through your computer, and then they start fucking painting on your walls. I found the paint again. I found the colour, the textures, fires of reds and orange that burned forever. I drew their eyes. I drew their feeling. It flowed out of me. Fucking bitch! You stop using their shit! Stop touching their shit! Ah! It's all about her. There's literally an event happens, which is the preceder to a war. Someone gets attacked very badly. And then for the next 5 chapters, it's all about me dealing with my feelings in the cottage. Painting out my feelings. I'm like, there's a war happening! There's a war! You need to go back! You need to go back to the war! When she started painting that cottage, mate, I was so angry. All right, fuck it. Move on. Anyway. Some people go through life-altering events. Mikey survives Akata. Do you know what? I'm out of sync with your comments because I'm still catching up. And yet we're still on Akata. Eva's comment still makes sense. Fuck. Anyway, fuck him. Anyway. Damn, I was like, oh good, I'm so glad you're looked after. I'm so glad the world is revolving around you right now. Anyway. I actually laughed out loud. Yeah, no, Bill's spot on with that as well. Mikey, the Nikkei reset was 2 hours ago. Damn! Yeah, okay, so Nikkei reset is now at 8. So I need to blow my nose, because I'm getting over being ill. If I don't blow my nose regularly, I feel it in the back of my throat, and it makes me retch. It's horrible. Now, you gorgeous art people hanging out with this, I hope you're having a lovely day and a lovely life, and I love you, and we are going to draw, and we're doing Seiko, and we're working on the G unit, the top team of hot anime and video game grannies. However, if you are not subscribed, you might get hit with an advert soon. Just a little advert, a break. I make them happen every hour, because Twitch forces me to put them on the stream. That's the only reason why when you open my stream, you don't get hit with an advert automatically, but they have to go somewhere, sadly, because Twitch wants their money. You know, like greedy little fingers. So you're going to get hit with a few minutes of ads. Go make a cup of tea. Everybody who's subbed, stay with your boy. In crowd. I'm happy you're doing research, Mikey, for our project. But I'd rather you research some more hardcore stuff. Eva, I'm down. Eva, I still haven't even installed the app that you were like, put this app on your phone and then you can check out stuff. I'm gonna go get that app. Yeah, Eva, I still have so many got so many bookmarks after our chat from a million years ago. Yeah, if you come across anything else that's really hard and raunchy, let me know. I heard that I must make Cinderella stronger. I must be stronger to fight with the Nikkei. And now she's like, if I destroy everyone, I'll be with the Nikkeis. Please, no thank you, Mikey. No, yes. Yeah, please, yes, Fen. From that contextless remark. Where's Bro Ayatollah? Look, Lady Lauren Green's not even here to say hi to me anymore. Where's Nathan? Dude and Bro. Wait, which one's Dude and which one's Bro? Am I Dude? LL Cool J. I've been masculated. Thank you. Isn't it great when you watch Mikey for his great art and he hasn't touched the pen for half an hour? Snow Rip! Ooh, look at me! It's really dark where I live. In the Finnish snows. Ooh, look. My country... What the fuck is... What do you export? Pain and sour shark. Alright, Snow, I'm getting there. It's been ages since I streamed. We're just having a little catch up. I'm almost there. I'm almost caught up. I'm almost at the bottom. We're almost drawing. I posted that comment 230 minutes ago. Spirit, you gotta... Look, okay, no more times in chat. Ages in chat are now allowed. We're no longer doing times. You're using them offensively against me. If you're 21 and up and hot, get in my DMs. That's all I'm saying. What about us 18-year-olds? I love you guys. Don't worry, I'll still type you into a Pornhub search tab, but you're not worth the risk. Sorry, 21's and over now. The betrayal is real. You bailed, and now you're turning it on me. Christian bail. I've not bailed either. Are you talking about me? No, because I was like, can we watch Hannibal? Are we gonna watch Hannibal? And you're just like, yeah, you can do. And then I was like, oh, should I watch a bit of Dexter? And anyway, I tried lining up the Hannibal time with you, and then you like obviously went back into that like promotional window where you set everyone's targets. So you were like super fucking busy. I was like, look, I don't want to disturb her because like I know you're super lovely, Eva, and you're so sweet and giving, but when you're really busy, I then have to make sure I'm not taking up, because the only way you find this extra time, and this is your fault, Eva, it's a bad habit that you've got that I'm now accountable for. The way you find that extra time is by not sleeping and resting properly so that you can then like, you know, hang out with us. And it's just like, okay, don't do it now. Just don't do it now because you're not going to, you're going to stress yourself out. We were gonna do it right when you started getting busy. I remember this, and I was like, I can't hang this on her right now. Anyway, a good or a bad out of body? I'm good all the same. Hannah's out of body body experiences. So bright. Damn. Really getting flashed over here. It's like I'm existing outside of my own brain. It's an odd feeling and I don't like it. Oh, right. Sorry, I thought that was about Hannibal Lecter's thing. I've been feeling completely out of body for a few weeks now. LL Cool J, you on any, like, new meds or anything? By the way, obviously, look, Lauren, I don't know what I'm allowed to bring up in our messages, but how are you feeling now? Because obviously, you know, recovery, right? How are you getting on, dudes? Anyway, I'm really sorry if you're feeling a bit fucked up. That sucks. I've got 2 copies of Mario 3D All-Stars and I love it. And 2 copies? 2 copies? One's for fucking, one's for looking at. Hannah, you're a slut. That's disgusting. How did I miss this? Valvenge, bless your sweetheart, by the way. Thank you very much for that resub. I love you. I'll kink shame you, but only if you get off on it. You stick freak. Kaitza gets it. Me too, Kaitza. Absolutely. Whatever you need, I'm willing to work towards it in the bedroom. What's your opinion on deathcore? Freda, so far, I don't know if Spotify has just randomly only been serving me good examples. But I'm liking it so far, I'm not going to lie. Dude, yeah. We'll go back to anime stuff soon. I'm a really big fan of Sleep Token. I might put some of that on. I haven't listened to them for ages. But I'm liking a deathcore. It's not like Mikey to gloss over a chant 69. I know, Bill. I had to do it. I was paddling back up the creek backwards then. But we got there, Bill. We got there. Hey, Fluffle Pimp. Lovely to see you. Gavasia. Yo, long time. How you doing? Howdy, Mikey. Hello there, Gavasia. What's good, dude? Hey, babe. Damn, this chat just keeps popping to the bottom. Let me scroll back up. I'm pretty sure Mikey's not the target audience for these books. That is true. That is true. I'm very good at asking myself that question before I have an opinion about a movie now. Because I'm no longer in the main demographic. So I'm like, okay, before I decide if this film's garbage, I ask myself, is it actually even made for me? They released A Little Mermaid 2 a few weeks after the big one came out to cinema, and it was a sing-along, and it came out straight on VHS. And as a kid, I was like, this is fucking shit, look at it. And it's like, well, maybe Mikey, that, like, child's Little Mermaid 2 sing-along VHS cassette isn't aimed at you. Maybe it's for children getting babysat. Anyway, non-November, we're going to make it happen. He's still refilling. How much tea has he had? Bill, I 2 weeks in Japan without tea. I drank a lot of coffee every morning, but when I came back and had an actual cup of tea, like, my body almost vibrated. I was like, fuck. Can't believe I've been missing it so hard. I didn't even realize I was missing it till I sipped it. I was just like, holy shit, it's good to drink tea again. Cavasio, I have no life complaints. Thank you very much. However, we've got a lot of drawing to do, a lot of streaming to do, a lot of tablet reviews to do in order to get just caught up enough so that I can do more tutorials. Particularly, we need to get this going as quick as possible because I've got so much scripting to do for Film Cram. And I've been having a lot of talks with Ayatollah about getting someone else to do my editing, or at least dipping my toes into getting someone to help me with, like, some of the more time-intensive parts of my things. Don't tell Chameleon S, because she's been telling me to do that for 5 years. Eva, come to Japan with me, Eva, and come spend long evenings with me, Eva, in Japan, traveling around with me, and then your ideas might take more hold than just shouting at me in chat. Eva, if you really want me to be the best man I can become, Eva, let's come get a double bed together. You can rub off on me. Don't try to serenade me, Mikey. I'm miffed at you. Damn, why is my behind on chat vibe weirdly synchronized with your comments? Why are you miffed at me? Why are you miffed at me? Oh yeah, Suture, no beanie. It was actually a bit too warm to put the beanie on. I was going to look all the hair now. The best hair for those who don't care. I was going to put my beanie on once it cooled down. But everyone's getting mad at me now for some reason. It's warming up. You've got smell memory. She used to play Simply Red on cassette. Cassette? Is that like Spotify? Fuck you, Bill. That's the worst thing I've heard. Cassette? Is that like Spotify? Damn it. I have told you guys about how I was watching someone's live stream. An adult actress with a fairly big following. And in some of her mailbag stuff, one of the things she got was a cassette. And if you guys ever remember cassettes for the first time round, you'll remember that those cassette boxes actually open and pivot really weirdly. And she unwrapped the cassette, and then she just could not work out how to open the cassette box. For ages, it was like a puzzle cube. She was like rotating it and trying to find what edge was supposed to come apart. And like the longer it took her, because they are weird boxes, it's such a weird design choice, because it's still like cups for cassette, right? But the longer it took her to work out how to open it, the older I got. I was just like, oh my god. The more difficulty a person is having like their baby's first ever cassette box, I was like, shit. I can't believe how like old I am. Dead Space was a brilliant game. The Dead Space knockoff. Yeah. Thick hips, thighs, and booty Dead Space knockoff game. That was a banger. What was it called? I need to finish it. Oh, don't worry, I told her I finished halfway through your live stream. It's called TNA, bouncing around. Also, I think you're shooting something. I can't remember. My old handle was from one of those. Silpede for the Sega CD. Ooh, what's Silpede? Sliphead? Slipknot. Yes, I'd love to watch Hannibal. Ooh, have you ever seen Hannibal before? Olivia? Look, Frida, I'm so behind. Frida's still telling me to listen to deathcore like Whitechapel. Have you heard any kind of deathcore like Whitechapel? mate, I'm catching up, mate. We got there. Also, go bald. Yeah. I know. I just want to... I need to drag out another haircut alternative first. I need to make sure that this is the lament of a man who just needs to accept reality. I need to make sure I can't get a short haircut that's long on top and maybe a bit like that. But then eventually, yeah, we'll have to bald up. I love how Photoshop added all these AI tools that don't work if you're a boudoir or artistic nude photographer. Bill, back when, so Bill Nash, can we get, can somebody, can a mod either permit him, or can a mod literally just type in billnash.com for me into chat? Bill Nash, one of his many, he's a philanthropist, a man of many wrenches on many steaming handles. Old Bill. So he makes his money. He's a photographer of gorgeous ladies. So you can go check out his website. He does amazing stuff. But I've seen Bill Nash a million years ago do a live stream where he was just going through his editing process. It was around about the time he was like doing some outdoor nighttime photography streams. And Bill Nash don't quit. Like, Bill Nash was going in and checking every fucking pore on the human body as he was going around his photo. And like, because he's actually fucking good at his job, as opposed to like, do you remember like, now there's AI filters, but do you remember like in the mid 2000s, like the 2010s, there was just like the airbrush generation where everybody just became flat white featureless blobs when they were editing their photos. Yeah, Bill's got none of that. Bill's like grabbing skin texture value mapping and then color toning to the local area or texture mapping something else. It's flawless. It's incredible work. Every bit of like, Bill's like going around the image and he's like, instead of just like blanket doing something, like he's removing every bit of lint that's floating in the air that might have, every particle of dust. He'll remove pixel by pixel. He's like, his work is very good. He's a bit of a perfectionist, is Bill. Is Mikey still behind in chat? No, I'm caught up now. If you're talking about waifus and hagmaxing, I am. Come on, we're going to work on the G unit. G unit? Brigitte from Metaphor. Re Fantazio. Hey, thank you for an actual suggestions, no rip. Instead of just a cockney little comment that comes out your little slut mouth. Brigitte from Metaphor. Brigitte Lycon. What's this? She's a grandma. What the fuck? I've never seen this in my life. It's like Persona with like hot tanned elf bitches. Damn, I have to keep blowing my nose. Honestly, if a gunk comes up my nose, I'm safe. If it starts touching the back of my throat, I will retch and throw up. Okay, unrelated. How many pork scratchings can you eat in a day before you get really unwell? I did my food shop, and then off Amazon, I bought like 250 grams of pork scratchings. And earlier today, I was just like, man, these are really fucking good. Damn. I've been coughing, feeling really weird ever since. I need to make some more tea. Warning to all, he's about 50 minutes behind on chat and still hasn't done any art. Ayatollah, don't be like that. Look, there's a hag in chat after all. Ayatollah's being a bit haggish right now. Number one, we're talking about the art and we're discussing our method of sketching Granny Dan from DanDan, and then how like actually what I'm doing after the sketch is going all the way back down and just drawing the skin layer, and then we're building back up from there. So get the skin layer in, and then put some underwear on her. But when you put on the underwear, you have to save a copy of your line art layer because like it cuts into the material, right? The material cuts into the flesh. So you want to get these extra bumps in. And then after that, you want to then go back and have a copy of your main shadow layer on the skin. And this is why I'm working at the moment on normal layers instead of multiply layers, so I can color pick it really easily. And then you just want to add in where these extra shadows are getting cast some more material. And then you add on your next layer and your next layer and your next layer. So tonight we're working on the jumper layer, and then we'll do the jacket layer, and then we'll do the cloak layer on top until we've kind of got the vague equivalent of where our sketch was floating around. We're working hard. I don't know what you guys are talking about. We're working really hard. Grandma Dan. Grandma Dan. Hey, Notorious. Welcome back. How you doing? Nice to see you. Mikey reads a line, gets a thought from the line, and sidetracks to a tangent for 30 minutes. Tangent, Tangerine. Tangerine Dream. They had 30-minute tracks. They had a really long one. Mistborn. Have you guys read the books? The Drawing Jordan. Hello, dude. How you doing, man? So I have read the first Mistborn trilogy. Thank you for asking. And I've read most of The Way of Kings. And when it comes to... Wait, Jordan Peterson, he's the guy who's... No, Jordan Sanderson? Brian Sanderson. Brian, oh my god. Anyway, I need some tea. Because The Way of Kings has basically the first Mistborn books, I know I've said this before, a lot of what happens feels like a prototype for what happens later in A Way of Kings, which does it better. So I like Mistborn well enough, but oddly enough, like the whole world building, the rules, the characters, the themes, oddly enough, I liked all of them enough, and I didn't really love any of it. I don't know how to put it. There's loads of books where like the world building might feel a bit off, or like the core ideas like not your favorite, or some type of enemy is just a bit weird, or like the rules that govern the magic of the land or something, like it doesn't quite nail it. But there'll always be something else about that book series that means you're loving it or you're stuck into it. And Mistborn was an odd example where I liked everything well enough, but didn't love any of it. So I haven't bothered with the steampunk era version, which Fenrir keeps telling me is amazing. Apparently when Fenrir got married in secret, instead of having a Bible, he had the steampunk Mistborn series, and he got the priest to read lines from it. It was really weird. Chappelle Rowan is my favourite deathcore. Chappelle Rowan? Isn't he a stand-up comedian? Wait, isn't he really no? Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle. Okay. Top 5 comedians of all time. Dave Chappelle. Who is the black comedian from the 80s and 90s who passed away a while ago? And he was one of the... Now, I know obviously they all say this on TikTok all the time now in their podcasts, but he was one of the earliest comedians who was like, you have to be able to joke about anything. And I'm going to offend people, and the joke might not land, and it might not be good or in good taste, but you have to be able to joke about anything. I want to say Chief Keef, but that's not his name. Does anybody know who I'm talking about? So him, Chappelle... I know it's obvious, but I'm going to go for it. Louis C.K. But Mikey, he got his dick out. Yeah, it doesn't mean he wasn't funny. No, Bill, thank you very much. You got a real big fart, Bill, going on there. Correct generation, wrong person. Not Richard. This guy's massive, dude. He was massive, and he often wore like a hat. I want to say it's like Keef something. Shakif. So Chappelle, not Richard Pryor, Louis C.K., 2 other comedians. Who else is like not just good, but like insanely good for stand-up? I need to disappear sadly when Mikey eventually catches this. Oh, Olivia's gone and said sweet goodnight to us. But I'm living in the past. Oh my God, me and Olivia are like, and also the rest of chat. We're like the boathouse. Is it the boathouse? What's the one where Keanu Reeves puts his penis in a letterbox? And then, is it Julia Dreyfus? She wanks him off like 30 years later through the letterbox. That's my relationship with you guys right now. You guys type in chat. And then later, I'm there. And then you guys are like, Mikey, wait for me. Wait for me, Mikey. If you wait 30 years, I'll be here in chat. And then we meet at the bottom and we make love. It's amazing. It's amazing. Anyway, Olivia, good night. Night, Faye. Man, I miss those AMVs. Man, somebody was talking about old YouTube on Twitter the other day, and they were like, back in my day, you could watch a TV show and an anime, and it would just be split into 4 parts. And then like they tried doing it again where they were split into like 10 parts, but it was a bit too shit. And the old marker of old YouTube was a very particular Fist of the North Star AMV that just stayed with me forever. And it was set to Suicide Note Part 2. And so it was like Kenshiro just doing lots of fighting with all the like screaming, Mami wa! Mama we wa! Mama we wa! Mami wa! Alright, Tola, have a good evening. Thank you very much for vibing. I'm off to bed, lads. You take care. You look after yourself. You should watch Jane Doe's reveal trailer. I promise you'll enjoy it. Yo, Itami, okay, I might actually have a quick double check in that case. Oh, you skipped my update on the pond. Oh, I'm sorry. Every now and then, whilst I've been using it, if I've been scrolling whilst somebody happens to have actually hit enter into chat, it's jumped my chat to the bottom, so I've had to scroll back up to catch where I was. So I'm sorry if I missed anything. Steedat, lovely to see you, by the way. Thank you very much for the 42 months. How you doing, man? Nathan! Let me sleep! You should have let me sleep! Is that, Kelvin Timeline? When Khan squeezes Robocop's head. You should have... What's her name? Benedict Cumberbatch. When he plays Khan... He dials that shit up to 110. All of his facial expressions. Like, when he mouths words, he mouths them like he's also trying to, like, fit an orange in there at the same time. Sorry, it wasn't coughing. Captain Spock, how can you break a rule? How can you be expected to break a bone, Mr. Spock? You can't even break a rule. You should have let me sleep. And she's squeezing the guy's head. You're just like, dude, I get it. Dial it down. I think you're thinking of the 2B piece. Because that was red with a sunny background and ships and robots. Maybe Ayatollah, maybe. I'm not sure. I might be conflating two together. There is no Nathan, only Zool. Nathan's not here right now. Please leave a message. You're thinking of this one. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah. I guess I was thinking of that one. I guess I've confused the two. I've confused the piece where he worked for ages on the legs versus the piece where it's like distant sunset. Yeah, I must have just merged two memories. I need some tea. Now November gets all the wholesome grannies out in the yard. Whoop. Never gonna get you off, never gonna let you nut. The grannies are here for November. Let's fucking go. I'm saving that onto the what's going on in Notepad. Get your forehead kisses from Mikey. I'll tuck him in. Don't worry. 30 minutes out of context, this conversation's going to be like an Ouroboros of confusion. No, we got it. It turns out all I have to do is lap my talking points 3 at a time and just keep rotating them. Your forehead's looking very kissable there. Oh, you see. Look, give me a little peck on the forehead. You got plenty of working surface area. Rena was from Zenless Zone Zero. Mate, they're all from Zenless Zone Zero tonight. It's mostly Rat Girl I'm interested in. Shame she's not a grandma. If my memory is correct, 3 hours of reading chat, just so in the end he can draw one line and end the stream. What are you talking about, and how dare you? I Animatrix, I hope life is treating you beautifully well. I was Comic Con info dumping on Ayatollah, actually. Lady Lauren Green, you filthy slut. How dare you? How dare you all talk to Ayatollah? Nobody talks to me. They all talk to Nathan. It's so weird. I've turned my alerts on now. So, on my phone. Although, that's not very good for Discord, because I haven't worked out... How the fuck do you set Discord? Real question. On my phone, how do I set it so that I get an alert if somebody sends me a DM, but I don't get 16,000 alerts for every single time somebody writes something in someone else's Discord? How do I do that? Where's your hat, bro? Unskilled. It was a little bit too warm for the beanie today. I was hoping it was going to cool down. I've had the window open. I was going to put it on later once it got cooler, but I don't think there's time now. I'll get it out again, don't worry. She's still here. She's still with us. I might just get a filter overlay. Is there a filter, like on Snapchat or something, which is just wearing a beanie? I could do that for the hot summers. Look what you did, Kitty. Yeah. Izzy made me read it, and now I'm mad. The real question is, why are you reading this? Oh, that's simple. Izzy recommended it, and she asked that I give it a read. And Izzy is someone who does not enjoy reading, and she very specifically made a concerted effort to read Dune for me. So I don't mind picking up a series that she's recommended. I owe one. I'm still gonna bitch about it. I think Mikey really wants to spend 20 chapters on that woman painting in the other cottage. Oh no, we're past that now. We're past that. Visual King Willie, how you doing, man? Nice to see you. Welcome back. He's almost there, he says. Spirit, I'm there right now. I'm so close. Sour Shark and Depression. Is that... What? Is that like a Malwam flavour? Those crisps are going, no ages. We do ages now. If you're over 18, you're allowed to talk to me. If you're over 21 and cute, you're allowed to send me your pictures in DMs. Everyone else, though, if you're under 18, don't talk about it. Keep quiet. Honestly, Protect yourself from weirdos. Stop it. Don't listen to Mikey. Yes, listen to Mikey. Yes, listen to me. Don't. My mods are always like, rules. We love rules. Don't worry about them. If you send me a direct whisper or a direct DM, my mods can't see that. You can talk to me. I haven't heard the Cinderblock joke. Izzy, we had to now. It's only informal because I will bring it out when we hit a subs goal. But I had to informally retire the Cinderblock joke, remember? We're getting near cancel territory with that one. He's joking badly. The Cinderblock joke is one of my fan favorites, Eva. You guys love the Cinderblock joke. I used to know loads of them. Oh, wait, no, I remember. All my other jokes involved nuns for some reason. They were always nuns who went to heaven. We'll come back to that. You need to mute the server. Mute the servers. Okay, so guys, I'm going to go into my settings and I'm going to mute every server that's not the Mikey Mega Mega server and then turn notifications back on. And that way I will get alerted if someone talks in my server and I'll get alerted if I get a DM. But I no longer need to sit there and have an entire conversation between like Fua and her community pop up on my phone whilst I'm trying to watch the Grand Budapest Hotel on Disney Plus. Constantly just popping up. Got it. Good to know. By the way, the Grand Budapest Hotel is a really gorgeous movie. Fucking hell, I was really enjoying that. No, he's still half an hour behind. I'm not. I'm at the bottom of chat. I'm not physically there yet, but I can see it. I'm on maximum scroll down. So we're almost there, mate. Screw you guys. Correct. Jesus, man. God damn. Yeah. It was really fucking annoying. Just solidly, just a conversation. Animatrix. I'm 40 and an old dude. I'm not going to send any images. Actually, you've already hit the requirements. Over 21. An old dude. I didn't specify gender. You can send me picturs. I mean, please, like, don't have your cock out or anything. Have your pants on. You can send me pictures. Mikey's the bottom. No. Don't make it too sexy. That section of chat and him catching up lined up perfectly. I'm right here at the bottom. I'm really good at getting modded. Modified? Oh, you've got a lot of piercing, Spirit. Spirit's one of those people. Do you ever see this thing where people were injecting... Oh, I need to blow my nose, sorry. They're injecting like a salt saline solution into their forehead, but they were holding their finger in the middle so that their forehead would swell up. But because they pushed their finger in the middle, it would swell up a giant donut shape. Do you remember this modding crowd? Although these are the same people that we're getting like tattoo ink put in their eyeballs. Kind of people are probably going to struggle to get a mortgage agreement from their bank. Okay. He's still cheating. What am I cheating on? If you're at the bottom, what does it say? Kid Ludens, it says donut people. I remember the donut forehead thing, says Nanapion. Nanapion, hi to Nanapion live. Lovely to see you. For most, I'll send her some doodles. I'm not one to send any selfies to people. Animatrix, all jokes aside, yeah, no worries. Protect your identity. And number 2, yeah, I like seeing the artwork that you guys are doing. So it still stands, Iani. Over 21, you can send me pictures if you want to send your artwork. You can stick them in Discord if you want me to look at it once in the space of 3 months. Mikey has Tomar's bionic up. Don't align me with Tomar. He's the most boring out of all of them. Mikey has Tomar's bionic upgrade that shows how much pee he has in his bladder. Don't. That's too specific. Nobody will know what we watch, Kid Ludens. You spent 3 hours catching up. It's time to get arting. Yeah, hi, Mikey. Welcome to chat. Hey, Izzy. How you doing, you gorgeous thing? Lovely to see you. Cheech and Chong, perhaps the origin of Mikey's nun jokes. Maybe. Now, if you've got a good memory, we talked about Cheech and Chong 30 minutes ago at the start of stream. Hey, Bill. How you doing, man? Nice to see you live. Hey, Kid Ludens. I see you live as well. I've seen Tomar live stream Kid Ludens, but if you ask me what he looks like, I imagine that other picture they always use of that dude in the car with the big with the big black beard and glasses, who like the one that they keep making him get really hot. Like in my head, that's what Tomar looks like. Well done, Mikey. Thank you, Fenrir. Thank you. Bottom of chat. Bottom of chat, everyone. We're live, and we're about to start drawing. I'm all caught up. Didn't you need more tea? Yeah, I've finally hit the bottom of chat, so I'm actually going to make a fresh cup of tea. LL Cool J knows. Lady Lauren, what games are you playing at the moment that we can all play together? I don't mind going back to the finals or something, but like, I feel like we all sort of moved on. Mikey, I went to Comic-Con London last Saturday. Oh, damn! There was a dude dressed as Armor King in his tracksuit. Oh! Why is Armor King so important, Mikey? Tekken 3, that's why. Fuck off everyone else. Damn, Kid Ludens. Nice. Did you catch cold? I've missed your face. Oh, is he? You can always message me. I've turned on my alerts. Talk to me on Twitter DMs. It took 2 hours 55 minutes. Spirit, I don't know why you're such a liar. It took me 30 minutes, 30 fluid minutes, and we're all caught up. Talking about fluid, I need some tea. I'd love to see some of you hooligans in a few rounds of lockdown protocol. Oh, is that a game? Is that a game? I thought Bill was just like, oh, you think you're all having fun in Mikey's chat? You'd never survive COVID like I did. I was like, oh, okay, Bill. Yeah. It was a tough time for all of us. It's a video game, Lockdown Protocol. Bill, would you play Lockdown Protocol with us if we started playing it? What the fuck's that? Okay, it looks like a multiplayer game where you have to basically get some tasks done and not also die? Oh, it's like the key to the game is communicating. Ooh, interesting. That looks like a laugh. It's an FPS style Among Us. Ooh. I didn't, but I met Helena, and she told me she got a cold afterwards. She's a sweetheart. Oh, you met Helena! Damn. One of my favourite Portuguese artists. Damn. Sparkling Zero. Sparkling Zero? Wait, why do I recognise what that is? Not like Sprite. Is it like... It sounds like a stand user. Sparkling Zero. I'll play Lockdown Protocol with you. Oh, will you, Spirit? And most epic gamer on Twitch. Oh, damn. Have a meeting. Bill, lovely to see you, dude. Yeah, cheers for popping ahead, mate. Kid Ludens, are you live streaming? We've had this conversation like 2 years ago. Oh, Sparkling Zero was a Dragon Ball Z fighting game. Ah, yeah, and I poo-pooed it, didn't I? Because it's 3D. Because I really like the 2D one. And you guys were like, no, they're really good. Alright, I'll be right back. I need some tea, mate. I'm so thirsty. Fuck me. One sec. Talk amongst yourselves, but not too much. Ew. I'm just gonna have a pork scratching. One sec. Damn. I've got salt and vinegar ones. Hey, Izzy. Izzy, come talk to me in Twitter DMs, dude. I know I'm a piece of shit. I know I'm the wrong gender right now. Yeah, still come talk to me. How big the scratching is. Fucking hell, like a chip. It's mostly just skin and fat, right? So, the Monster Hunter game that came out on a PS4 looked incredible, and I really liked it. The actual act of playing didn't do it for me. But the Monster Hunter game that came out on the Switch didn't look incredible. But I played it with some of you guys, multiplayer. We all did a big hunt together. And I enjoyed that slightly more. But overall, I think I really love the idea of Monster Hunter on paper. But it doesn't necessarily speak to me personally as an actual gaming experience. And for that reason, I'm always kind of curious about trying it again anyway. Yeah? Do you reckon Wilds is worth giving it a go? I liked, hey Clarido, how you doing, you gorgeous thing? Hey, I see you. I liked Rise because of the two Shrine Maidens. But the problem is they only have they've got 3 fingers and a thumb in that universe. I really don't like that. Yeah, Rise was alright. He's still procrastinating. No, I'm just enjoying Spirit! I'm just enjoying some tea. I'm just enjoying some tea before we literally add 3 more layers of clothing to Mimar. For the first of our G-Unit collection. Eating these things made me feel ill. Well, I had too many too much in the beginning. Now I'm pacing it out. I'm quite mild. We have 3 hours to enjoy tea. I was enjoying you guys for 3 hours. Eating them to build immunity. No, I'm just living my life. Come on now. Alright. Now. I can't remember which one. One of these layers, I have to not turn it off. It's one of these ones. There's like somewhere underneath here is the OG version where she's got her nipples out. So we have to be super careful. But as long as we keep the underwear on, we can turn off the ticker tape. Not ticker tape. What do you call it? What do you call it when you seal? Has anybody ever watched like a late 80s Hong Kong cinema film where there's like vampires? And vampires, they can't walk, they hop. And it's all about putting like the movie, all the action scenes in the movie are based around putting a seal on their forehead. Police tape, Corden tape, John Corden. Yeah, is there a particular name for a Chinese seal? Oh, it's just called, it's called sealing tape. No, Fenrir, you're being, no, that's for interior decoration. You're being a dickhead. It's that fly tape for catching flies in the summer. Catches something. Once you pop, you can't stop. Clarido, have you ever gotten into pork scratchings? I think this isn't even pork scratchings. There's a different word for this. I think it's trimmings. This is the one that's kind of like cooked and then fried. It's like cooked twice. Yeah. I think this is pork crackling and not pork scratching. Pork scratching's cooked once, and it can be a bit dodgy. Pork cracklings, cooked, dried, and fried. Anus trimmings. Salt and vinegar also. Nom nom nom. Especially from the pub. Yeah, I feel you, Chloe. The hopping vampires are called Jiangxi. Yeah, one sec, let's give that a quick Google. I've definitely watched a couple different Chinese movies from back in the day. Back when I was... Let's not go down the rabbit hole of Hong Kong action martial arts cinema again. Chinese hopping vampire is a type of undead creature or reanimated corpse in Chinese folklore. I love it. Oh, is there a fighting video game with one of them? A female one? So what I quite like about streaming with you guys is I always end up with loads of Google tabs of really cool shit at the end of the stream that I then have to like make a note of. Now, yeah. Spirit had it, but yeah. They're like chewing on a squeaky deflated balloon. Not my ones. My ones are crispy and delicious.
Very cool, way to go.
Actually, I might close the bag to keep them crispy. I've worked through half of this. I have had dinner. Naru, thank you very much for the 25 months, you gorgeous thing. How you doing? Another citizen well returned to the glory of the Megaverse. Ours is for power and a glory, say the Protestants. Welcome back from the trip, dude. I hope you had a nice time. No, it's terrible. What goodies did you bring back home? Nothing. Dude, I will do a little stream where we talk about our Japan holiday with Ayatollah. I'll get him on voice. So it'll be next stream or something like that. Not tomorrow. I'm definitely not streaming on a Thursday. Nobody's here. But we'll do a stream near the weekend. And mostly I bought a shit ton of art books. I also bought some other anime books, but mostly art books. Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Oh, I'm not even going to Google that just because I don't play that one. I never understood how crackling became a thing. Oh, it's delicious. She's an iconic Jiangxi. Damn! This is before they pulled Morrigan out on her own and jammed her into all the other fighters. Oh, so Morrigan's the one who's like always makes the appearances, but they were originally from a game that had lots of monster waifus. Mikey, I didn't know you were eating fried pig anus trippings. It's because you've not lived, Clary.
He's studying us.
Hey! Yo, guys, we just got a wonderful raid from the gorgeous Ride or Die, All or Nothing, cooking in her kitchen, going for walks and drawing cups of tea and cute cats. The gorgeous Snow. Hey, Snow, how you doing? Snow is my favourite Latvian. Clap loudly in case I'm wrong. Snow, you actually like that's you. I think you actually really are my favourite Latvian. Actually, no jokes. How are you doing? Snow, thank you very much for that raid. Welcome on in, raiders. My name is Mikey. I'm an illustrator from England. We're currently starting our G Unit run. G Unit for famous rapper. Also Granny Unit. We've been talking about different grannies that we're going to add. Starting with Grandma Dan from the hit anime DanDan. We're just I've did like the sketch of her. So this evening we're just going to add on the last of her layers. We'll give her the jumper, the jacket, and the cloak. But also I'm sort of exploring a way of drawing simpler stand-up characters, full-bodied for a bit, to have a really simple process so that I could make like a lady every couple of days, as well as, you know, slightly more involved pieces where it's a bit more intimate. They're wearing less and I make them really juicy. But I'm getting into the rhythm of just stand-up ladies for a little bit. She's a stand-up woman. Oh, wow, what a lot of lemon. So hello and good evening and welcome. Leo LaRock, Drifty Pearl, hi. Yeah, we were talking about Darkstalkers girls as well. Snow sends snacks. Oh, ones that she's made. Praise for Gamer, hello. Snow went for a walk. She went for a walk around and did a live stream. And I feel like she was trying to find a birthday present for her dad or something. I feel like you walked around a motorbike place. It was closed. But you were trying to get like a voucher. I honestly can't remember, dude. And then you found a helicopter. Yeah, no, I remember. Anyway, that was pretty cool. Snowmorite's gorgeous. Darth, Max Simpler. Yo, hey guys, nice to see you. I've seen some of you gorgeous people in Snow's chat before. But I'm not like a regular. I just pop in every now and then when I catch her. Is that Granny from DanDan? Dan? Yes, Leo. It's Grandma Dan. We're doing Grandma Dan. We've also listed the other grandmas. Should I show you any other drawings? Do we have any other grandmas? Tsunade. The other grandma we're going to add is Tsunade from Naruto. This is the last... I draw Tsunade every couple years. This is the last time we did her. So we'll add her in, but like I'll just do a simple stand-up character, and then we can do more. Oh God, wait! Weren't we working on Tsunade? We're doing Tsunade from the second Ninja War, where she's actually more of a Junin this time. I forgot about that. We had Free Aaron. I'm actually going to draw a really sweet version of. Oh yeah. Also, here are my OCs, Danny and Victoria. If you like stand-up elves, everything's a full-body stand-up character at the moment. I'm a real stand-up guy today. So we draw lots of waifus and, you know, chill out and play video games. I don't cook as much as Snow. Magic Luchador, hello there. Bill, I'll see you shortly. Wow, we were. I lag. I was yapping. I sketched another cat. I had lots of coffee. Snowmorite, are you a skateboarder? I saw a skateboard the other day in your stream. Snowmorite, you're so cool. Although, no... Is it okay to tell chat you might smell? Snowmorite? You know I think you're dope. Is it okay to tell people I think you might be stinky? She's really grungy. She's a real grungy girl. She's really cool. Everyone go follow Snowmorite. She's super dope. Dude, the cat you were drawing the other day was super gorgeous as well. Is there anything that you'd like to share? Izzy's in. Izzy will drop you a permit if you want to share anything. Snowmorite's artwork's always been super gorgeous. If for any of you who've been here for a really long time, she does loads of stuff, but like Snowmorite's for one that I always used to talk about, who always made these like magic cups of tea. It would always be like the tea with a moon in it. Show us the drawings, Danny and Vicky. Oh, Izzy, brilliant. I just saw that, but we did that. Any other grannies? No, I don't have my full selection of artwork here. It's just some slightly newish bits. But yeah, we're gonna... Oh, hey, here's the Monster Hunter girls from ages ago. So these are the ones from Monster Hunter Rise. This is really old now. But their lack of fingers just... It upset your handsome young friend. I couldn't deal with it. Yeah, we've got to work on more stand-up ladies. So OG Tifa. So basically I did a whole load of Tifas from the Multiverse Tifa Collector set. And it was like, okay, just draw a simple character. Don't get super detailed. Draw it so that you can get it done and you can do lots of them. So I'm trying to take the idea of having a set process. And we've been doing it for some more recent characters. And it's kind of like, you know, what's the right paper texture that makes it look good? What's the right kind of brush that feels a little bit like a pencil? I'm just constantly just nudging this and playing with that and lowering the saturation and having a fiddle to see if I can find something consistent that I like. Because every time I do a stand-up version of a drawing, which isn't too in-depth or detailed, just nice and simple, once I've got that out of the way, I'm no longer feel pent up about drawing the character, and I can then do a different design more freely. You can't tell someone they stink. You can actually do whatever you want as long as you're willing to accept the consequences. Something I said to my boss once at another meeting for being consistently late. You're cooking everything away from the kitchen. Yo! I'm going to call you Narf because it also almost looks like an N, the L with the 1. But laugh, thank you very much. How long do your pieces take roughly? So in terms of pure drawing, I can do a very simple stand-up character drawing in like 6.5 hours. An idea that's a little bit more in-depth might be about like, you know, 9.5 to 10 hours. And all it takes is one random thing to be tricky. Like the glasses perspective on this character are not correct. But if I fiddled and tried to sort it out too much, I'd go mental and it would like soak up like an hour and a half. So you have to kind of, if you want to do like a real fine piece of art, you want to look for mistakes and correct them. Sometimes if you're just trying to bang out a series of ladies, you let a few things slide, as long as it doesn't look too wrong instantly. But before I was doing stand-up ladies, I'd just be sitting here doing artwork for like 20 to 30 hours at a pop. And it wouldn't even be super productive. The pieces wouldn't be like insane or anything. I'd just have really bad processes and really bad techniques. Here we go. Here's Free Aaron. So this also used a really simple colouring process. I just added some textures and other things. But even this is like, I'd still need to just adjust it and make it feel more Free Aaron-y. So this is back when it's still a little too clean. There's something about these lines that's just like, it's a little too clean and flat and dead for my personal liking now. It felt great when I was drawing it. So I want to do another version of Free Aaron that's a bit cuter and a bit true to her original design, with this slightly more pencil-y textured feeling along with this paper texture. But just kind of like, it pulls something different in. I'm doing skin a little bit differently now as well. I'm literally just doing a shadow layer and then a multiplied pink layer to drop in some hot spots. And then, unless I'm pushing it for a really nice render, that's pretty much all I do. So I'm constantly exploring. There's always something with drawing to investigate and change. Okay, do we have any links from Snow Right, or did she have to go to bed? Listen, you're cute. Oh, Snow. You can't say that to me, Snow. You know I fall in love really easily. You trust me, mate. I'm much better as just a friend. I'm an okay friend, and I'm a terrible boyfriend. And I will fall for you at a drop of a hat, Snow. So come on now. Let's keep it professional, yeah? Look, I'll pop into your stream, you pop into mine. I want to see what you're creating. I want to see how your kitchen's doing. What about the old mermaid one from One Piece? Oh yeah, so is she also, who's also a grandma? No, wasn't there something really weird, like the mermaid from One Piece turned out to be one of the 3 deadly weapons? Is that even a thing that's still happening in One Piece? There's 3 deadly weapons, right? Like Triton, Bellerophon, and Soul, or some shit like that? And didn't it turn out that the mermaid was one of them? Does anybody have any idea what... Because obviously, no, Mike, it's about the Yonkou or whatever, the big 4. And I'm like, no, it used to be about 3 deadly weapons. Anyway, does anybody know any hot grannies? Keep me in the loop. You know, pop me a DM, send me a link. Snoo Meow Likey is going on alert. Snoo, thank you very much for vibing. Have a good lurk. Sorry. Just scrolling down. Anime have proper hands. American cartoons are the ones with incorrect fingers. Yeah, Spirit, but like Monster Hunter were just like, what if we also had an annoying number? I too find that one thing to fixate on for way too long. Yeah, so what I do now is I just have the idea, because it's always standing up, I just try to work out what they're doing with their hands, and I find it's also very convenient for different thumbnailing formats, wider versus taller pictures. I do find that if you make sure your characters are doing something with their hands, which are between their eye line and their boob line, then it means that you can have a stand-up character where nobody pays too much attention to the bottom, as long as the shape feels right. And then you can zoom in and all the focus is happening up here because you've got fingers, hand shapes, hair framing the eyes and face and the boobs. All like the key areas that pull your attention as a viewer are all up in a similar zone. If I had the hands down by their sides, it would change their energy. Also, if I can have the hand come towards you to stop it feeling too flat, that's bonus points. So I'm trying to do these little stand-up characters. I'm trying to make sure the hands are up there. So that's the one bit where I'm like grabbing reference. I'm like, okay, fuck it. So I'll have loads of photos of myself holding a beer bottle at a funny angle. Or like, I don't have any cigarettes, but like my stylus. So I'm just like, you know, I will use reference. I'll reference my hands. Obviously no one's tracing around here. But yeah, lets you pop them out. Now today I've been mostly catching up with chat, so we've not actually worked very hard yet. But honestly, we just need to do 3 layers of clothing and we're done. Mikey, do you know how hard I'm trying not to rag on you? How hard I'm trying not to rag on you? You give me so many openings and golden opportunities, it hurts. What are you talking about, Spirit? I'm a sealed wall. I'm a closed vessel. No ragging here. Mikey has a serious thing for later. Poor Fenrir had to listen to me talking about young girls in classes. Poor Fenrir, doing his best not to phone the police the whole time. I'm just visiting. I'm not morally obliged to call the cops. I'm just visiting. I'm just visiting. Yeah, I'm a sucker for glasses when I go. Love for tattoos. Oh, thank you very much, dude. Snowmarite, did I miss your Instagram or anything? Let me scroll back up. Can I give you a... Look, Snowmarite, you want to wee and you want to go to bed. Thank you very much for popping in. I know your day is over. If, Snowmarite, you gorgeous thing, you wanted to share your creative expressions with any of us, I'd love to. I'm going to drop you a permit. Look, go to bed. Go to bed and ignore me and it's fine and I'll still love you. But I'll drop you a permit just in case. Permit. Snowmarite. Yo, Brox, you handsome man. How you doing? Nice to see you. She's a Poseidona. A Poseidona? Everyone go follow Brox. Poseidona. Like she's... You make it sound like she's got fishy blood. And it's like universal. Like, because, like, her dad in the One Piece is called... Now, I'm going off from very old memories. But her dad in One Piece is called Poseidon. And she's called Neptune. Oh, wait, maybe it's Neptune. Maybe Neptune was the special name. Or was her dad... Her dad was called, like, Triton. But she was the physical embodiment of one of the three big weapons. Neptune. Or something like that. I forget. I'm new to digital, so I get lazy with using the mirror tool for most things. But I'll tweak things manually to make it not symmetrical. Yeah, do you know what? That's great. Mate, use it. If you've got a character who is straight up facing towards you... Do I still have these old mirror tool elf sketches? So the thing about mirror tool is you can really get into trying to make something as pretty as possible. And then you just turn it off and then you like, you know... Maybe you tilt their body or you give them a haircut that's asymmetrical. But that can do so much work for you. Do I still have my Elfenheim tests? So I've got loads and loads of test sketches for the universe stuff that we were building. Some of my really early ones were all mirror tool. Oh God, do you know what? I think some of them some of them were better than others. Glasses Victoria sketching from back when... So this is 300 years before now. Now when she's doing the Maiden stuff for the Megaverse. But that was during the War of the Five Towers or whatever it was. We made up the whole lore. All I remember is that we just kept adding stuff to whatever's in Lord of the Rings. But the Five Tower War. Oh shit, is it not in this folder? We were working on another one for ages. Oh shit! Look, I've got an old abandoned Victoria and Danny sketch here. I don't know how old that is. I forgot I drew that. Damn. There's so much stuff, you guys. Oh, here we go. No, I found her. So, when Victoria left the other High Elf Maidens to join the Megaverse stuff with Danny, another Elf Maiden then took her place. And so this is one of the ones from the royal family as opposed to the religious bloodline. So she's kind of like, what do you call it? Is it nepotism? She's basically like a Nepo baby. And she's actually like, because she's not quite as good at all the magic as the others, she's actually a bit of a weak link, which leads to some awful things happening in a dojin later. But honestly, when we were drawing her, it was just like, mirror tool the eye, make the eye darker, add more bars of light to the eye, make the nose cuter, make the lips cuter. Mate, I was mirror tooling all day. That was just random shapes. I was mirror tooling all up and down this business. Yeah. No, use it. It's not lazy, it's smart. Mirror to your heart's content, mate. Mikey's really after that gilf life. Yo, let's go deep. I've done no new art, like barely anything. Snow, I'm like that all the time. If I'm just like, if my headspace doesn't make me feel satisfied of what I'm currently drawing, Even if I have drawn something and someone's like, oh yeah, do you want to share it? I'm just like, no. Thank you so much. It's lovely to raid into your stream, but I absolutely do not want to share any socials or art. What are you doing? What are you doing? Let's talk about you some more. No, I feel you, Snow. However, the last cat that you were working on was really gorgeous. And your artwork has actual value. Like, I enjoy looking at it. It pleases me. I forgot to push spacebar with my craftsman's hands. Oh, all right, Brox. How you doing, Velvet Mikey? He's coming in here. Brox is just like, oh, sorry, I've just been a man about the house with my kids, woodworking, creating religious pieces that praise the gods, using my culture and my big, strong hands and craftsman skills. How you doing, Mikey? You're like silk-handed Mikey. I'm like the guy at the end of Dr. No, who's slipping down the pool and dies because I don't have like the rough textured grip of a. All right, mate. No need to be like that. No, feminine Mikey, he calls me. Fem hands Mikey. This is why I've got him blocked on Discord. All right, fem hands. Brox, don't be like that. Don't be like that. Oh, sorry. Damn. Let me find the very ending of Dr. No. One sec. Yeah, you gotta watch him. He gets a bit funny. One sec. Dr. No death scene. This is how he's describing me. Old slippy hands, no grip. Oh no, Marky. I don't have this problem because of my big worker's hands. Unlike you. With your stylus and your tablets and your weak little forearms. Stop sending me this shit. Stop sending me this shit. So yeah, follow Brox, but like keep your eyes open, you know what I'm saying? They got no grip. Yeah, he's got metal hands and they got no grip. he ain't keeping any husbands with that kind of grip. Alright. Where's chat? I've opened way too many tabs. I had to get Bean back inside. Oh, no apologies necessary, Izzy. How's Bean? Oh, God. Every now and then on the stream of you in Twitch, it'll be like, yo, here's a new pop-up alert, and it crunches all of your windows down. Use this on the mobile app. No! Alright. Well, listening to Whitechapel has been lovely. Let's just slightly adjust the energy, ever so slightly. Get some work done. Oh, your tea paintings and emotes. Yo, look at you, Snow. Damn. All right. Holy shit. Dr. No was solid. Yeah, solid hands. I had that sort of breakdown at the start of my Ludtober. One drawing ended up terrible and I crashed hard. Spent most of the month catching up. Damn. The emotional journey be like that, huh? Please finish it, I beg. Finish what? Oh, the books. Yeah, I'm reading. Oh, Triton is from Disney's Little Mermaid. Oh, Clary. Oh, thank you. Neptune is a king. Poseidon is a weapon. And Triton's from Disney. Neptune is the king, Poseidon was the weapon. So what were the other two weapons? Am I right in thinking one of them was basically like a nuclear device? Or something? And that's part of Frankie's storyline? Bear in mind, I'm still only in Wano Kuni. Yo, Pertery, how you doing, dude? Nice to see you over here, mate. Pertery, how's life, man? Excuse me, I'm still a bit coffee from my cold. I went to Japan with one of my mods and we kept making out. And he got me a bit ill at the end. Took a cold home. Don't tell his wife. You and me will never forget the decontamination sequence. Oh, young me. No, both of those sentences work, mate. Beep, 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 beep. Scrubbing. Yeah, that was golden. The idea of radiation was a brand new thing back then. No, I meant finished the Danny and Victoria drawing. You're more than welcome to scrap the book. No, because the angrier I get at the book, Izzy, the angrier I get at you. Pluton is a battleship. Damn. We found loads of One Piece ships that were like, you know, make them yourselves, like Gunpla. Ayatollah's got a really good one. He might stream it, actually. I'm giving up all his secrets. The weapon was a big-ass Noah's Ark. Pluton is for ship related to Frankie.
Must be a Fremen, or in with them.
Oh, heck!
He's studying us.
Would you consider Seiko as above safe for work or not safe for work? I would say that this drawing right here is safe for work. And then I would say that this version is safe for work as long as you work from home. Hello? Hello and welcome. I hope you guys are having a wonderful evening. Guys, we just got a raid. Not only from the gorgeous Latvian girl of my dreams, Snowmarite. Don't tell her I said that. But from the gorgeous, fantastic, wonderful, and I've not been hanging out on Twitch over the last month, dude, because I've been in Japan or being ill from Japan. But I have popped open your stream many a time to find a rather transformative, gorgeous, nice lady over there. Jess, how the devil are you doing? It's lovely to see you. Good evening. Oh, hello, handsome. I could say the same about you and everything you draw. Thank you very much. Oh, and by the ways, you've probably seen her Instagram before and it's gorgeous. Have you fucking seen her work with pencil? Holy shit. She's not kidding around. She's not kidding around. Yeah, hello. It's lovely to see you, nice lady over there. Welcome in, guys. My name is Mikey. I'm an illustrator from England. We've just been talking about all sorts of things about drawing and stuff in general. If you've ever seen the episode of The Symptoms where Mr. Burns gets a checkup at the hospital and the guy describes Mr. Burns as having so many diseases, they all can't get at him because they get stuck in the door. That's how I feel about a lot of fan art. I get a whole load of ideas that I want to draw for a character, and then I get frustrated because I'm not drawing any of them. Because I want to do this, I want to do this. So I've just started recently forcing myself to draw a simple version of every character I want to do. Want to draw a character? Fine. Full body? I need to practice. Full body, flat on, keep the hand somewhere above the boob and eye line so all the interesting focal points are happening in the top half of the piece because it works better for social media. And keep the design simple and work on separate layers so that I can add or remove clothes as I see fit. So we're just kind of like adding on the last layers of here's a sketch of Grandma Seiko from DanDan. So I've just been going back and doing that with this different texture and another brush. Let's go back to this bit up here. And so I've just done it with a couple other characters. Here's our OCs, Danny and Victoria, our high elves. So again, just redrawing them, not worrying about the details, only the big shapes, full stand-up characters, getting this brush which is a bit pencil-y, put like a whole load of reflections in the eyes. And it just means that once I've got this idea out of the way, I no longer feel as frustrated about drawing loads of other variations of the character. So we're doing lots of stand-ups. Also, they're kind of collectible. Now, you gorgeous people who've come in on that raid, what has been going on over at the nice lady over there stream? Ainu, welcome back. Leo LaRock, hello there. For a while on TikTok, I saw a lot of videos of Sleep Token music. Oh yeah, man, I've been listening to Sleep Token for decades. I'm OG. I was down in the basement when they did their London tour. I remember that episode. Hey, thank you. Valiant Tabibi. The voice alone makes me want to stay. Oh, mate, well, come get yourself all curled up in a blanket. We're relatively friendly around here. Guys, can we get, Izzy, you're so amazing. Oh, I hate you. Love you too, Izzy. Izzy's giving me bad book recommendations and she's feeling... the only way that she can process the guilt is by lashing out. She's still working on a lot of things. We love her. It's lovely to have her. Izzy, can you drop me a shouty again, please, for Snow and for Jess, the nice lady over there. Guys, at my end, please follow both these people. I've just given you the lowdown on why Snowmarite's work has such value to me, and I really enjoy looking at it. The nice lady over there is so dope. Her work is excellent. Her handsome gentlemen are excellent. Her taste is like my generation's. It's dangerously close to being my generation's taste. I love it all. And her stream is such a fun vibe as well. She's such a good human being. I'm a big fan of hers. Wait, Snowmarai, have you been pole dancing? Wait, should I even click on that? Pole dancing with Miss Cookie? So I'm not gonna get. I don't know. Is this the right website, Snow? Holy shit! Oh, wait, not the pole dancing. Why didn't you send that one to me in the whispers? Oh, look at that one later. Izzy, you're amazing. Thank you very much. Doesn't she draw? Yeah, Bill. All the boys. Danny DeVito. Wonderful Jean-Luc Picard. Many memes. She was like a different creature or monster or man. Men are the real monsters. It's just like the end of Alien Romulus. An evil creature is manufactured. It's a big white guy. Go watch it in the cinemas now. Like, yeah, she's all sorts of things. She's super dope. Certainly does. Armpit Lover. Armpit Lover's great. When Armpit Lover first came into my chat, I was like, oh, watch out, it's one of these freaks. One of these people who's just going to be an edgelord. Turned out he's just a really nice guy. I was like, this is weird. It's too spicy! Snowmarai. Oh my god, Snowmarai, DM me. I've turned my alerts on now. I have alerts turned on various... Whatever your thing is. Twitter, Discord. Talk to your boy Mike. Snowmarai, it's nice to talk to somebody who lives in another country. When you know that they're never going to bother you in real life. You can tell them all sorts of things. I'm a very good listener. Just smashed it in October with makeup and costumes. Yeah, she's dope. He's the worst best boy. Damn. He is one of those edge freaks. We like. Yeah, no, he is. Don't think he's not. He just happens to also be great. Like, it's also a wrong'un. Some of the wrong'uns can be right. A wrong'un is right twice a day. Isn't that how they say it? Hey, Tommy, have a wonderful evening. Oh, God, it's Tommy. Oh, fuck. Yo, much love, dudes. Much love. Yo, come give us an update later on into the weekend or next week. Alright, best wishes, man. Well, with that, can I go to bed? Can we go... Can I take these wonderful raids? And can we just pay the love forward now into some other raids? I've worked so hard today. I've done so much drawing today. We've... We're working on this bad boy. All I have to do is a few more layers. And she's ready to go, to be added to the other things. I'll show you guys just some other pictures. So, slow evolution of our elves. 1,000,000 years ago, it was Christmas. And I was like, let's draw a couple of Christmas elves, except they'll be like hot elves. Long, long, long ago. And we drew these two. And we're like, okay, this is Danny and Victoria. And we made lore. We made lore from these elves. And then... over the years, here's Danny again with Santa Claus. This is a much more recent one, although I actually hate her haircut and her face, both of which are wrong. We were like, okay, let's keep these Christmas elves going. They're not from Christmas Land, by the way. They are from Elvenheim. And then we made them Renaissance combat elves. Just tweaking it, just trying to... It's never quite exactly what we want, but we're getting closer and closer. Tweaking it, we're finding it. And because they're from Elvenheim and they're part of a high priestess set, I was like, okay, come back, take a step back, do full body, simplify, let the texture do the work. And we've got them. Now, Victoria is a super powerful elf and loves being in the realm of humans. Danny is she's a little bit racist. She's not super into humans quite so much, but she's lovely other than that. She's also in love with Victoria. But it means, now, we were just looking at this with Snowmarai's crowd. Now that Victoria's no longer working up there, we were working on the design of, because there's 5 high elf maiden priestesses. Also, we're still working on Devil Chan, but I don't know if I can share that one. There's 5 high elf maiden priestesses. Here we go. This is a really rough lineup of the different chonkers. Victoria's on the far left. She's out. So in terms of that universe, her replacement is a bit of a nepotism baby. She's come from the royal family, so she's not actually that amazing at elf magic. It took me 5 minutes to find this last time, didn't it?
Just tea, thank you.
Also, thank you for the follow. Snowmarite and Jess, can you both go to bed, please? Thank you very much for being here, but go live your lives. Oh, I'm back rambling. Oh, actually, you know what, Jess, you might like this. I'm also workshopping a gay Lord of the Rings remake, where all of the Dark Riders are like, instead of evil swords, they have big swinging BBCs, and like Gandalf's always prepping the hobbits to bang them and stuff. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. That's cool. That's for the adults. Where is literally that image I had up like 5 minutes ago? Oh, wrong folder, wrong folder. Well, just imagine. Oh no, I found her again. So she's all sweet and lovely, but she's from like the royal family bloodline. So she doesn't quite have the gusto, but you know, she works on a page very nicely. But unfortunately, she's the weak link in elven magic, which is going to create some problems. So we're just world building and dossing. I've been dicking around with oil pastels. Nice lady over there. If I were to give you one more permit, I'm always dropping permits on people who raid with no need ever to actually put a link in chat if you're not in a mood. It's not like a personal offense. I just like to make sure you have that option. Nice lady over there. Did you want to share your Instagram or anything? No, actually, I have a life to live. I'd like to go. Come on now. I'm just excited to see everyone again. I've been away for so long. I was in Japan with my mod and then I got ill. Oh, Izzy, thank you so much. It's just sitting there if you want it. She's probably pooping. Yo, Lil. Oh, Lil's coming with the link. Thank you very much for dropping that in, Lil. You do get blocked, you know, to keep us all safe from miscellaneous links. I'm always terrified that somebody will find my OnlyFans and start posting my content up here. Watch me make those hamburgers disappear, you know what I'm saying? But I actually can see the link. So don't stress. It's actually very useful. You've actually helped. Cursed meme streams? Sorry, I'm just having a little scroll through her Insta. Who's that handsome person she keeps drawing? This guy with a beard. I'm not good at being normal or chilling, but I've mastered saying weird stuff. Oh, yeah. Oh, nurse lady over there. Dicks. Damn. Sorry, I'm just having fun now. Yeah. Go check out her Insta. Don't worry, I'll type it in chat. Mikey laughing at a link that nobody else can see. Check here. What did you do in Japan, my mod? It's Japan was basically our Brokeback Mountain. He got away from his wife and kids. We just explored each other. No, we honestly, it was mostly eating. Went to loads of different restaurants, had loads of different types of stuff. Noodles and wagyu. We met Fenrir, another dude. And most of my time and effort just turned into buying insane amounts of art books. We kept going to all the secondhand places, and there's so many different incredible like anime and spicy artists that I follow, spicy or not spicy, on Twitter. But I had no idea. But like when we were going around the shops, I just started recognizing their works, and there's all these art books everywhere. So I'm going to do a big long spiel where I show you all the cool stuff that I got. And I've never owned an anime figurine, but Ayatollah got me to break my cherry, and also bought a few figures as well. So I feel really weird and dirty about that still. I'm processing. Everybody go check out Jess's Instagram. I get it. I get it. Did you make any Japan content? He did. You want to follow his side characters. I think it's the side characters IRL. When he's put that together with Sam, we'll drop you some links. But yeah, he's got loads of video footage and bits from our time away. It was lovely. Wait, is miscellaneous pronounced misc? Wait, what do you say? What do you say? Oh, do you say miscellaneous? Like mistletoe? Or do you say miscellaneous? Like miscomix? Yo, Lil, have a good evening. Thank you for vibing. I've confirmed my address. Also love. Oh, Izzy, fantastic. Izzy, I've got some things for you. I felt well. Oh man. So when Izzy came around mine, it was a great big like teach Mikey to be a good person. Mikey, you should have this kind of food in your fridge so it's not a red flag. Mikey, you're going to get a speeding ticket. Mikey, you shouldn't wire your own electricity in your house. Mikey, you need to learn to give gifts. So I was like, no, I'm down for all of this, you know. I need to be a better social human. And so when I was in Japan, I was like, oh yeah, yo, Izzy, just remind me what you're into. So like, I'll text Olivia, Fairy Olive. I'm like, oh yo, Faye, what you into? I'm in Japan. She was like, oh wow, okay, great. Well, I like this and this. No worries. But thanks for thinking of me. I'm like, yeah, brilliant. I text Izzy, the person who taught me to learn to give gifts again. Izzy, what you into? Doesn't respond. But obviously, because everyone talks to Ayatollah and no one talks to me, so I'd then had to ask Nathan to ask Nizzy to respond to me. She's like, oh, I've been told that I have to respond to you. Well, I guess I like these Pokemon and I like this stuff. You don't have to keep texting me. I'm like, mate, I'm trying to buy you some fucking gifts. Anyways, I found some really cool gifts for her. Ayatollah found a really, really good one, which I've got to send to her, which kind of like, it sort of beats all of mine. But I found loads of cool things. Oh, but man, you really made me work for it. You really made me work to gift. I was like, dude, you're the one who taught me to do this. God, don't worry about it. Fucking hell, mate, I'm in Japan. Anyway. Is this a playlist or an album? Oh, this is a mix that they put together for me. I was a big letter writer back in the day, back when they started up. They're really dope. I was there for this. Poor Fenrir. Poor Fenrir was giving out hints. At first, Fenrir was like, oh, yo, it's great to see you. And then Fenrir, like, under his breath, was like, I can't fucking stand this guy. Ayatollah's all right. He's my best friend, but this guy's a real pain in the ass. So I was like, oh, Fenrir, let's do stuff. And Fenrir immediately was just like, where's the whiskey? The entire holiday, Fenrir, every shop we went into, Fen's just like, yep, where's whiskey? Where's the whiskey? Is Conti just like, oh, look how cheap this whiskey is. Maybe Mikey can buy me some whiskey. I didn't get a hint the whole time. Honestly, after he left, I was like, oh, he kept talking about how cheap the whiskey was. Maybe he wanted me to buy him some whiskey as a gift. And like, none of it clicked the entire holiday. But honestly, the alcohol is so cheap in Japan, it's actually weird. Gio, my dude, how are you, man? 35 gorgeous months. Gio, lovely to see you. Yeah, having a little catch up today, but we're also drawing Grandmas. We're going to start the G unit, the Grandma crew, as well as many other units. So we've got a lot of work to do. I have to unpack a tablet the day after tomorrow. I have to do that. I have to be working on a different tablet by the time we're doing our next art stream. Otherwise, it means I'm dangerously behind and I'm going to get in trouble with suppliers. You and Ayatollah are so sweet. You're sweet, Hannah. Something not illegal. Oh my God. No, man, I was just shocked. $6 full bottles. Yeah, no, honestly, it was actually mental. It was really weird. Like, because I was like, is it like weak or something? It's like, you know, it's like when your local pizza dealer is like, oh, look at all this hemp I've got. And you're like, okay, but that's just hemp, right? And they're like, oh, don't worry about it. I'll sell it to you cheap. And you're just like, no, I don't want your weak pizza, thank you. I can't do anything with it. I have a thing for tracking prices of things and comparing things whilst traveling. Yeah, Fenrir, I can't even remember what it was now, but our gold standard, $1 billion or whatever it was to map our holiday was, oh, god damn, what was it? Okay, Nathan will tell you, but like we compared the price of something really mundane, and then the entire holiday was counting how many versions of that it was compared to home. I don't even know how to explain that to you. I'm sure you don't care. So long story short, are we going to play Silent Hill 2 Remake? I want to actually play Silent Hill 1 OG first. Because that game... Oh, Mikey, it's not Halloween anymore. Yeah, who cares, man? Silent Hill 1 scared me... I played the demo, and it scared me so much that I never played the game. I got my housemate to play it, and I watched. And that was in, like, 2004. So I can't really remember what happened in Silent Hill 1. I just know that I'm conditioned to be scared of static and sirens. And I'd like to play the OG 1 and the OG 2. Your boy has an Xbox Crystal with only one game, Silent Hill 2. And then play Silent Hill 2 Remake as a second playthrough so that we know all the symbolism. Because oh, roads. Excuse me, blowing my nose. I'm only 90% better. But like, Silent Hill 2 is very particular, and it's a very different experience if you understand what you're looking at. Oh, I got a whisper. One sec. Sorry, I'm just being gross and poorly. Oh, Jesus! Oh, damn. Okay, this is kind of hot. Ah! Damn. Snowmorite cam pole dance. Holy shit. Oh, fucking hell. She's got it going on. Holy shit. Yo, thank you for sharing, Snow. Holy shit. It's alright if I keep that in a folder for my own private use. External speaker. That line. Yeah, unfortunately. So like, back in the day, some of you guys were very good at subtly waiting till I was trying to fix something under a shelf before you turned my lights off. And eventually you learned that actually the worst one to do is when I've got my lights on. So my camera makes this look really well lit, but my room is actually super dark and orangey in real life. It's just like turned up the ISO. So yeah, then some of you assholes realised that white was actually the one that genuinely hurt my eyeballs. It's like the loading screen to Genshin Impact. Anyway, yeah, super fucking cheap whiskey and alcohol in Japan. The soju, Fenrir. Did we ever talk about the soju? I liked it, man. When it's... So, I had it at room temperature, and I was like, oh, damn! I was expecting, peach-flavoured alcohol. And I had it at room temperature, and I was just like, oh, no, damn! This is just, like, neat alcohol, fuck! And then I had it when it was cold, and I was like, oh, no. Dangerous. Dangerous. Wait, cold soju. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're putting in your body. Nikos. Yeah, you can put that. That will get you very drunk. Yeah, no, I liked it. That was a great recommend, dude. White loading screen should be illegal. Tylo, thank you. I actually completely fucking agree. And what's really fucking mental, and this blows my mind, and I can't tell you what game it is because I can't remember, but it is something really big like Resident Evil 2 Remake or something. But there are some horror games that have white break screens and white loading screens between like levels, and it's just like, what the fuck are you doing? And it's like £1.50. Oh my god, yeah, cheap. I mean, we'll go on because obviously a bag doesn't drink, so it wasn't like an alcohol heavy vibe. I was knocking a few beers here and there. That was it. But like, yeah, I might get really fucking smashed in Japan next time I go. Those cold alcohols. Yeah, they kind of got me. Wait, you guys have soju in Latvia as well? Damn! There's no soju where I live. So, that outfit you're wearing in a pole dancing video, Snum, right? I'm just asking for a friend. Do you still have it? Would that ever be something that you'd wear again for a special man? I'm just asking. Let's do a night out. Let's go messy. Let's go messy, Fen. Crouton, have a wonderful evening. I, in fact, am also going to go. We've only got 3 more layers to go on our grandma. The jumper layer, the jacket, and the cape. So we've done really, really well today so far. Really pleased with our progress. It was my friend. Sadly, I don't have it. Snowmright, would you accept, obviously put it on throne, protect your address. You don't want people like me knowing, mate. But would you accept lace underwear from a stranger in England? You send me the link that makes it safe for you to receive it. We'll find a little something. Mikey, I'm a fellow illustrator and artist. Can you stop fucking objectifying me for 5 minutes? Sorry, Snow. Sorry, it's lovely to have you, though. Look in an Asian food store. Yeah. I think, Leo, what I'm saying, it's not like in Tesco. Although it might be in a really, really big Tesco. So we'll see. Oh, Akashi, thanks for the follow. Yeah, guys, let's find someone to raid. Let's go on to this new website that they're all talking about. Twitch.tv. It's made by a guy called Justin. I don't know the details. Now. Who's in my list of what I've known and what I missed? Oh, damn. That's a completely different streamer. Before I recognised someone, I was like, who the fuck's that? Similar name. Let's have a quick look at the people I'm following. Someone I follow doing art in English. I kind of know where I could drop you. A stream that I would probably end up lurking in anyway. But we just had a couple art raids at the end of the evening, so I feel like we'll probably keep orientated. However, I might just drop you into somewhere where I'll go. Oh, yo, Peeler stream ring as well. No, I'll learn a bit more Portuguese before we pop in there. Now, thank you very much for being here. Snowmright, lovely to have you. Nanapion, hello. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, nice to see you as well, Fen. Thanks for hanging out. Now, I know we often raid there, but it's one of those streams that I'm just super... Oh, wait a minute. What's Ivana doing? One sec. I think Ivana's just started. Is she playing a game? Oh, she's playing Lethal Company. I'm going to drop you into Ivana Hyde stream. Ivana's super dope. Big fan of hers. Let's go say hello to there. I will see you guys not tomorrow. Maybe Friday or Saturday. Whichever day it is where I've definitely unwrapped and done the unboxing filming for a new tablet. If I'm streaming again and I still have my Wacom out, I want you guys to all call me an asshole, okay? And then I'll end stream and I'll finish recording the unboxing so I don't get in trouble. /raid. Does it work like that? So go say hello to Ivana Hyde. And I will see you guys very, very soon. And have yourselves a wonderful evening. congratulations on making it through your Wednesday. That is the hump of a week. Wednesdays aren't too bad. Tuesdays are definitely the worst. Worse than Mondays. But we're halfway down, so we get to just vibe our way into the rest. Yeah, if you're over 21 and you just want to talk to me, hop into my DMs or Whispers or Discord, whichever one it is. Saucy pictures, but only if your partner has already given you the green light. If you're under 21 and over 18, I love you, but you know, I'm a bit too old now. But best wishes. Have a great day. And I'll see you soon. Sorry, my mods hate it when I invite 21-year-olds because people are going to like think it's real. I will see you guys very, very soon. If it's a dick pic, please make it tastefully lit, because some of you guys are out there in the dark with your flash on your phone cameras, and I've only got so much in. There's only so much in me I can take before I'm just like, all right, I have to go talk to a therapist. Right, guys. Look after yourselves. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you very much for hanging out again. Also, we finally did some art. It feels great to do some progress. And I'll see you soon. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 bye. Did we raid? I think I've done it. It would help if I had a Varna stream open.